Hello world, how are we doing today? Welcome back to another latest graded episode in gregtech New Horizons, where we've done a little bit, guys. We've done a little bit. Nothing too major, but something nonetheless. I have expanded the farm. This is something we were working on last time. We now have nearly every single crop that you can get, all in little squares. Hello, Glutton. How you doing? I haven't quite finished filling all the way in. On that side over there, we've got some witchery stuff. Witchery is going to be later on, but I thought might as well get ahead. So we've got that going. And I'm also working towards our axe, our healing axe quest. Now, the healing axe quest requires that we need 8 of every single type of garden. And I now actually have every single type of garden. The only thing I have to do now is actually get 8 of every single type. So I'm currently waiting for these water gardens to just slowly start growing. As you can see, I've got 3 now. I did only get 1 before. Here are all the other types. They're slowly growing. I just got this one here today. This is the nether garden, as in the week I have been doing some things, as you can see. So as you can tell, the colors of my machines are a little bit different now. They are a little bit black now, and the reason they're a little bit black is because I managed to finish the machine we were trying to make last time, and that is this, the bricked blast furnace. It's primitive as all to heck, but it works nonetheless. Now it looks like we've filled up in our tiny pile of dark ashes. In here, we've got to give it iron or any type of coal. Now, the only annoying thing is that I can't just switch between all my different types of coal, because some give tiny piles of dark ashes, and some give tiny piles of regular ashes, which is what we have here. So I don't really know the difference, but we're trying to get ourselves some charcoal. So we've got ourselves here, obviously, the coke oven as before. I have made a second one here to get a bit more charcoal, but now that I have steel, I was able to make something else, which is down here. It's called the Charcoal Pile Light Igniter. It's a quick way of getting charcoal, but it doesn't give us the creosote. All it involves is that I have this brick down here. I fill this 3x3 area with wood, and then I just let the igniter run, and eventually it will turn it all into charcoal. This can go all the way up to an 11x11 size, but I'd need the bricks. So I have got the ability to get more quicker if we ever needed it. Johnny Dip, how you doing? It's been a while, Johnny Dip. How are you doing? What is GTNH? This is gregtech New Horizons. It is a 1.7.10 mod pack based around the Industrial Craft 2 mod. However, there is an absolute madman. His name is Greg. He has gone in and altered, well, he's had a team of people, not just him, gone in and altered almost every single type of item that you could have in the game. So even the simplest things, such as a bed, become a little bit complicated. Something later on as well, which is a bucket. Well, I say not later on, we've had a bucket. You need plates and stuff as well. Things get confusing. Even these barrels and stuff like things are confusing. It's taken a long time to get here. This is day 3 of stream, but it's probably about day 8 of gameplay. So what are the machines that we have got here? So a new machine that we have here is the furnace. This was just the steam furnace. It allows me to obviously create, burn some things using steam. This has been upgraded once to now the high pressure furnace, so it works a bit better. These were the macerators. They've now been upgraded, and essentially all they do is they do use double the steam now, but they are also a little bit faster. Now, the main thing I'm working on here with these 2 macerators is that I've just gone to the nether, as you can see over there, and in the nether, trust me, you didn't miss much. I was probably there for about 10 minutes. And I got myself a sulfur vein. So I'm trying to get some sulfur right now, as our quest is to make rubber. And in this quest, it says to get 120 raw rubber dust and 40 sulfur dust. And then we've got to make some rubber bars. I already have the sticky resin from all these trees, which we started growing last stream. And they have been just currently extracting in here slowly over time. We do still need to upgrade a few more machines, as you can see here. Good evening, Lulu. gregtech New Horizons, thanks. Wow, even Lulu knows the name of it. Cool, gonna play some MC2 while I lurk. I appreciate the lurk there, Johnny Dip. What mod pack are you gonna be playing? Or are you just gonna be playing vanilla? Yeah, but so besides that, I've put these machines down. We didn't have the extractor down before, but we made it. We've got the alloy smelter, we've got the forge hammer. Now, we've upgraded some things. One new thing we've got here is the simple solar boiler. This is making things completely from the sun, which is very nice. Now this, because you cannot find silver veins, or rather I've had very, very bad luck, I had to wait until I had 9 ingots of silver from small piles and all to make that. Eventually I got it, and we have got 1 high pressure coal boiler, which is essentially an upgrade to the small coal boiler. Now, the annoying thing about the high pressure coal boiler is it doesn't take the previous tier in order to make the next tier, which is so annoying. So we've got 3 smalls and 1 big, and I would like to convert these. Now, apparently in the wiki, or not in the wiki, in the guidebook, it says that we need 6 small coal boilers to run 1 steam alloy smelter consistently. So we're probably going to need at least 4 of these high pressure ones, as well as I want to try and keep these 3. I don't want to make any more small coal boilers because obviously I don't need them. And we want to be fuel efficient with our charcoal. So we're now burning charcoal for steam, and then we're also now burning charcoal for steel over here. So that's going to take a while. My friend's server, modded skyblock. Awesome. What sort of modded skyblock is it? I haven't really done anything with bees. However, something we have done and something we were trying to do all of last stream was trying to get 12 books to start forestry. That did happen. As well as that, I've made some more drying racks, and I managed to automate some glass making, as you can see here. It's a very, very strange how they do it in 1.17. You got to do it out the faucet and not out the drain, but it is what it is. So we've got ourselves some clear glass here. We didn't need a lot of it, but I needed clear glass to make reinforced glass to get these tanks. I still don't know what I'm going to do with all this creosote oil, but we'll figure out something, because I really don't need torches at the moment, to be honest. What other quests have we done? We've now invested into wrought iron. I don't know why this quest wasn't given to us sooner. Wrought iron should have been given us to us sooner, because wrought iron tools have got better durability than regular iron. As well, you didn't need the wrought iron to upgrade the machine because you do need 1 steel, but you could have got wrought iron previously, so I wish that was something I've known before, but never mind. We have unlocked other things. I've made a backpack, so we now have a generic backpack as well, which is very nice, on top of our 2 backpacks here and the other backpacks we have up here as well, if we ever go exploring. There are other things as well we can do. We can make watering cans to make things grow quicker. We can make a dolly now, which means that we can pick up our chests and move them around without breaking them. We can make steel tools, which I may do. I did do this quest here, Alumite. Alumite, I don't really know what it does, but apparently it's like the next tier of upgrades. And it's used to make the tool forge, which is something we'll get to later on. Once we have the tool forge, we'll start making these 3x3 items, but for right now I'm not too bothered. As you can see, we've got the upgrades going, and this is the book quest, which gave us Welcome to Forestry once we made the bookshelf. In the forestry section, though, down here, the only quest it gave us was to complete the work, make the work table, which is what I have here. It's a way of saving 9 old recipes. So if you're doing a lot of recipes regularly, I think you would more use this. The way I've been using it hasn't been too good, so I think I might switch that over for this crafting station back over to here, because it's a little bit awkward to use. Besides that, forestry isn't really opened up, but if we click here, forestry will open up soon once we get this. But we need basic crafting machine hull first, which I assume is where we're going to need some rubber. We have unlocked the new tier, the GT++ section, but we can't actually do it yet. It requires a steam tiered multi-block, unimpossible. So if we go into multi-blocks, I assume that's somewhere around here. Now, this is the first time I'm actually looking to here. Liquid fueled firebox, this, smelt all the things. Smelting up to 9 items at once sounds nice. With a bit of steel, you can make a railcraft steam oven 2x2x2. Hint, all steam furnace recipes work just fine, but you cannot use it to make charcoal for wood. That's annoying. So they can't make any more charcoal from this. We do have 1 furnace, so we can make a second, so this may be worth doing. We'll be able to smelt 9 things at once, which isn't too bad. Now that's probably going to be the good thing to do for actually getting wrought iron a bit quicker. It's called All-in-One 1.16.5, never played it. I've played it on stream before, the All-in-One block. I think I did about 3 streams on it. Very fun, but it's a bit grindy, at least very early on. Automation, I should probably do this. This is how it told me to automate the smeltery, but I ended up sort of half-arsing it. But there you go, never mind. We have some quests down here. We've got to get some double steel. I don't know why. Steel production is so slow. If you got enough bricks and clay, build a second blast furnace. Build it and attach it to the first one so they can share a wall, and you will save some bricks, clay, and concrete. That'll be very nice. We only need 24 this time instead of 36, and then we need 64 ingots. That's quite a lot. It does give us 8 rubber though, but this is probably something we do want to work towards, but I'm going to do this slowly in the background. First, I want to actually get more steam production. Once we have more steam production and more updated machines, then we'll probably move on to getting more steel quicker. And I assume this one here is by making it again by bigger extension. A bit grindy, plays gregtech. Thing is, this is grindy, but it's not literally standing in one place breaking a block repeatedly. It's a little bit different, but I do see your point. I do see your point. But yeah, rubber. So we have now got our 120 there. How much do we have of this? We've got 55. That is going to be enough for our quest. So let's wash this. I was going to wait until 64, but never mind. That's all washed. Sulfur dust. There we go. Let's go back to Steam here. Or don't look at him. Press P to enter to open the pendant. I changed that. I changed that recipe. Right, I need key, P, create waypoint. Let's make this, I don't know. So make it I? Yeah, let's make it I. So P, the Ender pendant. What is this? Hardcore Ender expansion. Welcome to the Ender Compendium, the source of all knowledge about the End. The compendium is divided into phases. Each contains blocks, items, and mods you can find in that phase. To reveal information about these objects, you have to discover them and unlock them by using knowledge points. Then you can spend your knowledge points fragments which hold information. Well, this looks like a whole different thing. I need to find a stronghold. What am I doing? Oh. Apparently I just use things. Yeah, I'm using things. Ender portal, cannot buy. I have no idea what this is. And wow, that looks like a long adventure. Ender mage. Well, I've just discovered a whole entirely new mob, or mod, just from looking at an Enderman. Wasn't expecting that. You forgot to announce your stream, did I? I never clicked send. There we go. I had it all fully typed out and I pressed enter once, but it does that thing where it goes, do you want to send a notification to 150 people? And I'm like, yes. But thank you for Helix. I appreciate that. Right, so we have that. So rubber, how do we do this? Do we smelt the two together? Do we use it in an alloy furnace? Alloy furnace, let's see. Apparently a lot of different ways of getting rubber, but all of these look like reusing blocks. Chat! Hello, Kim. Fuck, I'm like the last. That's stupid. You are the last. Why was the ping so late? The ping was late because I forgot to press enter. Literally it. I had it typed out, but I forgot to press enter. It's my mistake. Here we go. On the last page, raw rubber dust and sulfur. It is a 3-to-1 ratio, just like tin. Now, how are we doing on the steam backup here? We have got no steam backing up in this simple boiler, but we've got steam backing up everywhere else. Okay, so I suppose we'll give this a go. We need 40 in total, and we need 120 of this. So let's start with that. This is probably going to suck everything dry, but never mind. Alex Late, therapist, beardless Mondays can't hurt you. I am beardless once again. Once again, I am beardless. It's been an interesting time, chat. It's been, on Friday, we had my works due, as it were. We actually finished my job on Tuesday. Ended up doing 4 hours overtime, which is very tough. I've got about a week left to work. And then I'm completely finished, chat, and I am a free man. What the fuck Mondays? Where did your mighty beard go? I liked it, it fitted you. Why are you beardless again? I prefer beardless Mondays. Lulu, the chat has spoken. The chat prefers the beard. The beard makes the man. The beard maketh the man. Right, do we reckon I can turn this on again, or should I just let everything drain? It doesn't... here you go. This one's draining. This one's draining. Right, it's time to upgrade a little bit more. A few more boilers. High pressure furnace. No, we want this. The coal boiler. So for this, we're going to need 5 steam... 5 steam? 5 steel plates. We currently have none. Lulu, you don't understand chats. The beard is 100% better. See? Exactly that. What did you say, Lulu? The chat won't be supporting you during your time off. The chat will always support me. The chat will give me loads of free donations and then I won't have to work ever again. That is the dream after all, chat. It makes his chin disappear. I will agree, it does make my chin disappear. That is generally what beard does. I think it looks fine, just used to the beard. A lot of people are. Mondays has a strong chin, so beard or no beard, he can do either. I used to have a stronger chin. I think I've got a little bit too much double chin, to be honest. If I lost a bit more weight, it'd probably look a bit more sharp. I once had a compliment when I was younger that I didn't know how to take it at the time. I was a 14-year-old boy. Oh God, what's happened to my camera? It's back again, ladies and gentlemen. I was once told that I could cut a block of cheese with my chin. Didn't quite know how to take that. JK, that wasn't funny. That's what I said, lol. Can y'all imagine hairless Mondays? No, we cannot be going bald. That's a bit too far. He has nice cheekbones, which aren't seen behind the beard. Very true. Nah, no need it for it to disappear. His jawline looks great. No homo. Appreciate the no homo. Right, here we go. We just need 40 bits of rubber. How much do we get per one? Are we rapidly losing steam? We're not doing bad on the steam. We're not doing bad on the steam. Lulu has just... It looks like we only get one. Lulu has just started playing City Skylines. I'm glad. Because you're friends with me on Steam. Right, so we need to get a couple of bricks. Let's get that going first. Let's get some bricks there, and we need some water. And this will be the first step to getting another coal burner. See, this is the annoying thing. You place it in, but then you got to place it out. It's horrendous. Right, so we only need two. Then we need a iron furnace, which we actually already have one, which is very nice. And then the only things we need is a wrench and 5 things. Perfect. So that there, a wrench. Where's the wrench? Wrench is right here. And now we just need the 5 steel. So that will take its time, but we'll get there eventually. Yes, City Skylines. I had to reset my PC and forgot to back up my Nomi Factory World. Sad. Oh, that's a big loss. Is Overwolf still down? By Overwolf, do you mean the Curse Forge? I mean, I haven't seen any updates to say that there are no more hackerages, to be honest. So you would have to have a look. There you go. Halix is the answers. Curse Forge is fine now. Thank you, Halix. I appreciate it. Right, chat. While things are just sort of moseying on their way through time, I think we go and do a little bit of mining because God knows we need it after all. Where is that? There we go. Let's get a bit more sulfur because we're probably going to need a lot more rubber, aren't we? Yeah, so let's go for a little bit of a mining session. The mining session is going to be in iron because although I've got loads of tin and a decent amount of copper, iron's starting to dwindle. As well as that, if I'm going to want to get more blast furnaces, we're going to want some more calcite, which we'll get later, and we're also going to need some more gypsum. Something that is cool, you may have noticed the keen eyes of some of you. We have now got a mossy upgrade onto our pickaxe, as well as that I've put some other upgrades on here as well. We are now at the level 5. This is still using only bronze, however. I threw on a diamond on here to get us more durability, as well as that I gave us some redstone, obviously, to increase the speed of it. And we got moss actually through a quest reward for getting steel, which is very nice. I threw that on there, so now we can do infinite mining, of course. But however, to get the moss itself still, you have to go through Thorncraft, so we can't put it on any other tool unless it is another quest reward, which I doubt that's going to be the case. Hello? We've got steel in here. How did I miss it? We've got steel. We might be able to do one upgrade now. Do we want to, though? We're actually doing really well on Steam. Ah, well, it would probably help if I actually connected these two. That would actually really help. I'm currently just burning things for the sake of burning them. That's not good. How about we do that then? So you connect there and you connect there. And we're going to have a bit more steam in the system. Look at that. Instant drain. That one's actually sticking. Let's go. All steam goes that way. That's actually backed up. That's backed up. I'm really surprised. Wow. Anyway, more rubber dust. There we go. So that is actually keeping up as we are. Maybe I don't do the upgrade then. Although we're not using all our machines. How about we turn this one back on? Because we're going to need more wrought iron. Any minute now. There we go. We do only have Mon Mesa Racer going, I suppose. God, I hate making blueprints in Photoshop. What do you mean blueprints? Why in Photoshop? Guys, if you have not already and you are new to the channel, feel free to join the Discord. It's a legendary place to know when we are up to all the different things. Something else we probably do want to keep getting as well is sugarcane, because you can get sugarcane coal. And sugarcane coal is also another way that we can keep on getting the steel. That's very important. Now, I've just noticed as well, there is actually one more garden that I do not have yet, which we may want to go for a journey to try and get today, and that is the, that's the cactus garden. It's the last garden we're going to need. We're getting pretty full on all these things. These are all the things we can eat, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to run out of food for a very long time. You know those vault blueprints Grain posted in the Discord? I'm making them digital right now so we can make them into maps and put them in MC. Oh, that's a cool idea. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, I'm going to go down and mine some lovely iron. Where is our closest iron vein? It's over here. We're not going to do it for too long. The simple reason being is that it's not going to take too long for things to be all completed up here. I'm just going to be chilling here. Don't mind me. I don't mind you at all, Alex. I thought you were going to be a talker though today. Yeah, it's cool, but it's a pain in the arse. It's going to be a very cool way to navigate everything though. It's going to be worth the trouble. I think, anyway. Well, I am also the sort of channel owner. I can see anything. Oh, really? Lulu's being protected. Maybe you have parents guided mode on. It is nice being down here in the mines again. I feel like I haven't been mining in days. Besides me getting the little bit of sulfur, but that was just literally to complete a quest. I've been trying to get through as many different resource quests as possible as well. I mean, there are some that are like go and get all the different types that are in the redstone, all the different types that are in the coal, all the different types that are in the so on and so forth. I haven't bothered with those because they do give me rewards, but they're very, very basic rewards and they're not worth the time. Those ores, though, we probably will have to go back and get eventually, but for right now, I'm really not too bothered. For right now, we just need brown limonite. We love a bit of brown limonite. Now, we'll probably be here. Let's say we'll do a bit of mining for about 10 minutes. And everyone, you can tell me about your lovely weekends. How has everyone been? What has everyone been up to? Anything special? And I can hear slimes. Yeah, anything special at all? Like I said, I've recently gone to a party. As well as that, actually, I did get really, really drunk on Friday night because of this party. I actually ended up coming home at about 6 AM. Very, very late in London. But Saturday night, I went to go see Penn and Teller, the magicians. Is anyone familiar with Penn and Teller? They're a very, very popular, pair of magicians. And we actually got tickets for them back in 2020. It's been 3 years in the making of seeing these people. Obviously, COVID happened and they ended up having to cancel their show or push their show. Live? Yes, we saw them live. Seeing the new Spider-Man tomorrow with my friends. I've not seen the new Spider-Man yet. I really want to, but Lulu still hasn't seen the first one. Also, my last GCSE is on Tuesday. Wonderful. Are you a free man then? I don't quite remember how it works in GCSE, because usually schools don't break up until about the 22nd of July, do they? But once you finish your GCSEs, you've got nothing to do. So surely you have an early summer start. That's insane. It's pretty good, Glutton. It's pretty good. I take it you haven't had the chance of them being anywhere near you before. It was quite a lot of fun. They did quite a lot of tricks, some of which they have done before, and some of which was just brand new material. And some of the things were really mind-blowing. The cool thing about it, though, is that it was a lot of a learning experience as well. Like, they gave a lot of things away, which is quite nice. Year 11, yeah, 11 or 10 weeks off. Wait, oh, that's amazing. I remember that year when I had them off. I remember that year. blasphemous. The first one is magnificent. Sorry? Oh, you mean the Spider-Man? I agree. The first Spider-Man is very, very good, and Lulu must watch it. I just don't know when we're going to get the chance. I wonder if Into the Spider-Verse is on Disney+. Plus. Did anyone confirm that for me? My shovel is going to break. Can you imagine Penn and Teller rural Canada? I don't know. I mean, they're the type of blokes that seem like they would absolutely go anywhere. It's not. Why is it not on Disney Plus? Now that in itself is blasphemous. What else could it be on? Surely not Amazon. I do have Amazon Prime anyway, but you know, I think it's on Netflix. That's a weird one. Considering, although it's not directly owned by Disney now, and it's like that weird Sony agreement thing, it should still be on Disney Plus. Because Sony don't have their own program, do they? HBO. They don't own HBO, do they? If they own HBO, then fair enough, but I didn't think they did. Bronze, we're now at clumsy, damn. I know it's owned by Sony, but still. I need to know. I know it's not on Netflix. I checked after watching Across the Spider-Verse. Well, there you go. Are you US or UK? That's a good question. We have no idea. You do not have to answer though. That, of course, though, one fine lad. Question, chat. Can you guys actually hear the game today? I'm seeing it jump up and down as usual on my computer screen, but that doesn't always mean that you can. Or it could be that the music's actually too loud, so let me know that as well. Now, although it would be cool to go to the Nether today, I don't think we're going to go into the Nether. Simple reason being, it is a death trap. And 2, my FPS just tanks. I don't know why. Outside in the overworld, as you can see in the top left, I have got 120 frames almost constantly. But the moment I went into the Nether, I had 20 frames, and I have no idea why. It was quite infuriating, actually. Nothing I could do, however. I think I can hear, or my mind just associates the sounds of block breaking. I can see that the music's a little bit louder than my in-game, and for me it's a little bit difficult to hear, but it is there. Now there's nothing in the top layer. I am on the top layer here, aren't I? Yes. Why am I doing a third top layer there? Right. I'm going to go until it turns to daylight again. We're just going to have to suffer without a shovel at the moment. It's so handy having these bags because my inventory just isn't getting full whatsoever after all this mining. But what level are we at here now? We still need another 1000 XP roughly to go up the next tier. Still got 3 modifiers. Now, I don't know, chat. I could flip a coin on this really, but I spoke last time about reinforcement, and now that has actually come up in here, as you can see. I need to get upgrade to steel first to unlock this quest. But as it says reinforced 10, unbreakable, so I would have to get 10 modifiers on this pickaxe in order to make it unbreakable. Now, I'm not sure if that means it saves it from like being thrown into lava or anything. I think it does, but I'm not 100% sure. However, I've already used up 3 modifiers. 1 being diamond, 1 being redstone, 1 being moss. So obviously that's 6. Now with moss, that's obviously a repair ability, and since it repairs itself, I don't really need it to be unbreakable. Obviously, I won't be able to do any massive mining sessions with it. However, it does auto repair, so I could always take on a project where I have to come here and then go back. And then just give it a break. So I sort of feel like moss on the pickaxe may have been the wrong choice. I probably should have done it on the shovel, so I don't use the shovel as much. But the pickaxe I use all the time. Hey, we have another Rocky B. Reinforcement just makes it unbreakable. Exactly that. I don't think it's worth doing 10 modifiers just to make it unbreakable. Because then every upgrade afterwards, obviously, there's the grind of actually, you know, making it up to 10 modifiers. Because I'm already level 12 on this after all. I don't know what the maximum levels is actually on Tinker's Tool. But you know, I'd rather have the speed. I don't really need the luck because everything is in ore form in this version of the game. So I don't really need to bother about that. As well as that, because everything doesn't get dropped in dust form, I also don't really need silky either. I'm sure we'll have to make silky things later on, but for right now, I don't think that's really going to be the case. I suppose we'll just start going this way. I did have a little look in the materials and new book at other modifiers. I mean, there's ones, in fact, I can actually claim this item now, and it's the lava crystal, and that allows me to auto smelt things. Maybe we do that, but on a separate pick. So then instead of using Silk Touch, we just use the lava one on stone, so we always get stone. I'm sure that's how it works. I could be wrong though. But it would be nice to get some auto stone. Right now we don't need auto stone, but later on I imagine we will. However, in the future I'm hoping to have such a massive factory where I can just absolutely rip a load of cobblestone into a massive furnace and it will smelt 1,000 in less than a minute. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, and I'm hoping things get that advanced. I'm sure they will eventually. I tell you what I'm not looking forward to though, if we do get far enough in this pack, is when updates actually start affecting you. Like you build this massive area and you get this massive factory going with all these different machines and the chunk loaded sections, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden there's an update and you have to change it all. I'm not looking forward to that part of this pack. Although sometimes it generally helps people in these updates rather than nerfing. But I don't really know how you could nerf a mod pack like this. But I'm sure Greg manages it. How's City Skylines going, Lulu? You don't know? That doesn't sound very good then. What's your plans on City Skylines, Lulu? Build a house? I think you're thinking of The Sims. You can't really build one house. You have to build a whole conglomerate. You don't understand? Are you doing the tutorial? You should probably do the tutorial. I refuse. Does anyone else do that? Sort of like reading the instructions when you come from IKEA. You just ignore it. I don't need to know how to play. I'll figure out how to play. I mean, I'd say in recent years, but in at least the last 10 years I've been able to do that. But Lulu, you're a little bit of an inexperienced gamer. You won't be able to know the usual keys. And we're hungry. Let's try and eat some of these different things here. Fairy bread. There you go. What's that, Lulu? Right, it is daylight again. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's go up and see where we are in the old rubber creation. Hopefully not everything has just ceased in production. That would be a little bit annoying. And hopefully there's not too many bad guys out here, because there's been a handful of times now where I've been spooked by a random creeper that comes out at me halfway through the day. It's not fun. Looks like things are still crafting. Rubber is finished though, look at that. Gonna get my quest? Wonderful stuff. Wire wrap. Let's heal this up first. It takes 2. At least 2. Rubber soft mallet. I don't know why we got that quest. So what do we get from here? We get a loot bag and sticky resin. Sistas, thank you for following. I really appreciate it. Welcome on into the community. What is this? Why is there a whole new section here? I thought this would be tier 1. What new quests do we have unlocked? Well, what's this Apparently I've already got a soft mallet. I don't have this soft mallet. This is 26,000. This is usually 12,000. So we can upgrade in soft mallet now. That's not too bad. And this gives us some rubber pulp as well. I don't know why you'd get that. But we can get that later on. We've got here slime islands. Right, rubber trees are not the only source of raw rubber. Go and find a slime island high in the sky. Slime balls and slime leaves gives raw rubber too. Make some slime tree farms beside your rubber farm. Liquid slime is not allowed to be placed down as it acts as a spawner and can cause lag. Okay, so I've already got congealed. I've already got purple. I don't have gelatinous slime. I don't have a sapling, but I do not have any blue slime dirt. I don't think I gained any blue slime dirt when I was up there. Remember, we went way up there a little while ago. That's an easy quest. Gives us an iron sword and a bunch of ladders. We'll come back to that some other points here. Rubber sheets. Let's make a mold for the rubber sheets. You can use them for cables. They are also needed for conveyors, a plunger, and some more recipes. No idea what that means. Indeed, I've been getting back into MC and your guides have been helping me to get up to date with a lot of mods. Thank you. No worries at all, Sir Stas. I hope that everything has been relatively simple to understand. Thank you so much for joining us today. Alright, so this is what we need. We first need a blank cast. A blank cast is just literally empty aluminium brass. We can do that. We can do that. So we want some aluminium brass there. We'll do this. Sweetness. Now, do I have to pick it up? I do. Just retrieve. Right, there we go. Right, now we need a casting form. This is where we're going to need a blank cast, a file, and a hammer. Easy peasy. Blank cast, a hammer, and a file. Of course, it has to all be in the right place. This is the other annoying thing about this. Right, here we go. Casting form. Now we need to make a mold plates, and this is where we need molten steel onto this now. We don't have a lot of molten steel in here. We don't have any. And now the problem is that I am trying to make some of this alumites. As you can see here, we've only got 3 nuggets. Now, apparently the craft guide says that we need about 7. But I'm not going to be able to get the full 7. Although we only have 1 aluminium in here, so hopefully it won't change too much. But let's throw a little bit of steel in here. We need... How much does it actually give inside the Tinker Smeltery? This would be good to know. 1 steel... No, not that. Melting. 1 steel gives us 144 millibuckets, so we need at least 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's just going to be waiting for that. And then we need to make 10 rubber sheets, which we assume we do in something else then. The fluid solidifier, we don't have one of those. The alloy smelter, there you go. Right, that's what. So we had to do it anyway to get our sheets. Cool. So that's doing that. Then we've got a couple of things here. I know his name we'll get. Pollution what? And it's dirty job. You're going to need to do this. So that's the plunger, I assume. Right, wire. Here we are. We're finally getting our first bit of electricity. 2 very basic materials for machines are wires and cables. For cables, you can either use rubber sheets in the crafting table or use rubber bars in the alloy smelter. Not very efficient, but there will be better ways later. So we need red alloy wire first. Red alloy wire is done with an alloy plate, and this is a 1-to-1. Other ways, no. Packaging, wire mill, and extruder. Right, we don't have any of these, but the wire mill might be this. This might be the wire mill. Not too sure. It requires wrought iron. So we're going to have to cut things up for now. Yeah, use rubber sheets in a craft table or use rubber bars in an alloy smelter. So that's where we use a bar mold, I'm assuming. Wire. Let's just go for cobalt wire. Extruding. Maybe not. What type of wire do I need to create? Yeah, it's just the redstone alloy. That's really annoying how it's not actually telling me. Definitely not unpackaging. We don't have the wire mill. So why is it telling me I could do that? Are there other molds? Because there was another mold actual quest here. Ah, here you go. It bridges the 2. So we need to make a block mold, a nugget mold, a ball mold, an ingot mold, a gear mold, and a casings mold. That's a lot of steel that we do not currently have. So I'm going to leave that because none of them require the rubber sheet mold. Cool. We do need some sort of molds for this one. So this, I have to do molds in order to do this at all. That's a little bit annoying. This one requires wire. So we're just going to have to do it the hard way, I think. We're just going to have to do it the hard way. Red alloy wire we can do for now, I suppose. So let's get... We need 3 of these inside our forge hammer here. That, I hope, is going to make 2 and not just 1. If it does just make 1, that's a little bit annoying. What do we have in here now? Do we have the steel? Steel. There we go. Right. Put that on there. Hopefully we've got enough. Looks like we did. How much was left behind? 1 ingot and 6 nuggets. Nice. And that's the end of that quest. Yes? No? Oh no, we need the rubber sheets, don't we? In the alloy smelter. Now it's 2 rubber bars per sheet. We need 10 in total, so we need to use 20 of these rubber bars. So 1 of these, and we'll just cut that in half. Whoa, that's quick. I'm glad how quick that is. But is that killing all our steam? A little bit, But we got there nonetheless. Rubber sheets. This gives us a loot bag. Right, so what were the other things? I know his name. Name remover. The name remover is a simple utility machine that can strip off incorrect or useless NBT data. Only works for gregtech items. Was made useful before NBT disassembly data was removed, but good riddance. And basically everyone says, led to plenty of Twilight Forests. Lead on plenty on Twilight Forest, or if you're desperate, small ores can be found in the nether. I don't quite get this. Removes various NBT data. The items you want to strip of NBT data. First slot the item, second slot one of the following circuits. Attempt to fix broken ores by removing the display name tag. Remove GT disassemble tags. Remove railcraft stacking tags. Remove of anvil repair tags. Remove dye from leather armor. Remove spray color from GT items. No circuit. Remove all from the above. Okay, I don't really get what that means, but that's something. The plunger is used to clear liquid from pipes. It can also be used on machines to remove up to 1,000 millibuckets of fluid from the internal buffer, so you don't have to wrench your item and replace it. It can also be crafted from a rod of the desired material. I'll make a plunger quick. This requires 3 sheets and 2 rods. Can I use just sticks though? I'm hoping I can. We'll see. If not, we'll use iron rods. Plunger. Does not appear to use sticks, although I don't have any in my inventory. Let's make some sticks quick. Nope, has to be rods. Right, let's do this out of iron then. Which we are running low of. Here's some more wrought iron as well. Let's get that going in there. Rods are very simple. It's simply this and a file. We will need 2 of. And then we just need the plunger. Why are you telling me no? Plunger. File. Wire cutters. And not that. Oh, I'm failing here. Rod. 1 plunger. Easy peasy. This gives us a rubber pulp. I don't actually know what rubber pulp does. Rubber pulp can be smelted into bars. Okay, so it's essentially more rubber. I'll take it. I will take it. Right, what's this? Pollution what? If you're running your bricked blast furnace for a long time, you will sometimes get headaches, nausea, and other weird effects. Yes, this is pollution from making so much steel. If you can collect some rubber sheets, I would trade you a complete hazmat suit. So I've already got 1 scuba item here. So we'll end up with a duplicate, but then it says over here, repairing your hazmat suit. So that probably uses rubber to repair it. I don't have a big pollution problem, so I'm not really going to worry because I'm not living inside a building. Maybe when we live inside a building, we'll move on to such things. So it's just going to have to be this. Right, so where are we at with our rubber over here? We did get 2 alloy sheets, lovely stuff. So how do we make the alloy here? It is simply with a pair of snips. Lovely. Lovely stuff. So let's whack that in there, and then we want our cutters. Why are you not working? Red alloy wire. because it's the wrong way around. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Now we need to make tin wire. Tin wire, imagine it's done very, very similarly. Yes, we need tin plates. How many tin plates do we actually have? Do we have any at all at the current time? We have 6 tin plates. And we need 7 tin wires. We need 1 more tin plate. Let's get 3 more of these and put these in the forge over there. And in the meantime, we'll start cutting away. Get rid of that one, and we'll put that in there. Oh. I accidentally made wire plates. Iron, rather. Was that one of them? No, they weren't. Can these be used for anything? Can I take these back into something else? I can make thick iron wire. I can smelt them into nuggets. I can grind them into dust. I can extrude them into fluid. I can wire mill them into something else. I can turn them into a spring. I'll probably end up using them for springs later on, so how about we put that in there for now. A little bit of a mistake, but never mind. So tin, we need, that'll make 2 plates. That'll make 4 plates, 6 plates, enough plates. Tin, and then we'll just do the rest of that. So we need 7 and then we need 24 copper plates. It's quite a bit of plates. Well, let's just do 27. That will do 9 in total. We're going to need more than that, but never mind. Never mind. Right, tin plates, just like that. This is where I now need to upgrade my my other one, don't I? No, look, the charcoal's stopped. The charcoal has stopped in both of these. This is not good. You've stopped because you're full of creosote. That's really not good. How are you doing in here? You need more charcoal. Only 5 steel in here. It's not enough. Right, what are we going to do about this creosote? What can I do? Creosote oil. Can we do anything with you as of right now? We're going to be able to make things from beanie core. Don't know what that's all about. Farm control, diamond compartment, more compartments, gearbox. This is all forestry related, as you can tell. Anything in here that looks useful, though, they all just look like the same compartments. Yes, that's the most basic one. It's inside a carpenter, which we cannot make yet. That's a bit annoying. It's gonna have to wait. Sulfur dust. Let's put some things away, eh? Hey, we do have an old world veggie soup. We'll eat that at some point. We still got the sugar coke. I really need to use that. Right, tin's done. Let's extrude a couple more of these. Seven. That's 7 of them. Right, 24 wire. 24 copper now. Let's just throw that in there. This will make 9. But 9 is double, so it'll make 18. 18 is not enough. So that'll make 20, 22, 24. We are going to need to go on a trip for some copper, I think. Let's actually have a look in our miner's backpack. We have got ourselves some brown limonite. Let's start macerating this brown limonite. Now, I do believe we have, there you go, chalcopperites. This is our copper as well. So we'll have them be done. We'll have that, and later on we'll get more sulfur to be done. Good thing about these can be smelted in directly. How we're doing on steam. Steam is okay. Something oh, that's tiny. It's tiny. Oh, Lulu, that's coming along well. I like how through the course of playing this game, I've somehow managed to get 3 out of 4 pieces of chainmail armor. I've not made a single piece of chainmail armor at the moment, or any piece of any armor at the moment. Right, let's chop this up now. Did it go in the bag? It did go in the bag. So that there, please, and we want 24. Sweetness. Right, now we need fine copper wire. How are you made? You are made with copper foil. or in a wire mill. That's really annoying. So we have to do copper foil first. Copper foil is made with plates. 2 plates per 1. 1 plate per 2. We need 8 in total. This gives us 1. So we need 4 copper plates. We have a blonde plate. Or more copper it is then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something like that. Have some more wrought iron in there as well. We should probably actually get more wrought iron to be cooking up to. So this is going to require us to have this and this. Let's get another stack of that going. This is the only way we can do it at the moment with nuggets, which is a little bit annoying. You have to smelt the nuggets to get wrought iron. But it is what it is. Hi, Sir Damius. How are you doing today? Yes, Sir Damius, how are we doing? Hopefully you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Welcome on in. Right, so what are we making? We're making fine copper wire. Fine copper wire is made into foil like this. No, it's not. We need to make this first in the hammer. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I made too many apparently. And then we need this to be cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our wire cutters are broken, ladies and gentlemen. Wire cutters are a little bit annoying to make. Starting up Val Helsia 3. Nice to see your face. I'm glad you enjoy my face. I hope you have a wonderful time playing some Val Helsia. Something I've never played before. Right, we need some more iron stuff to make more wire cutters here. Do we actually have another set of wire cutters? We might be lucky and got one from a quest at some point. It does not look to be the case. Does not look to be the case. But never mind. Never mind. We will endeavour to see. Wait, we needed 8. Do we already have 8? No, we've got 6. Why is it telling me we have 8 already? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway. Wire cutters. These require 3 plates, 2 rods and a screw. We're going to do it all completely out of iron. So we want 3 plates, so 1, 2, and 3. While that's cooking, we'll do some rods. For this, we'll need a file. Now we need to do 1, 2, 3 of these. Then one of which we need to cut with a saw. We are running out of stuff in our inventory. And that needs to be put there. Then we need a file. Like that. We'll get a screw. And with the screw, 2 rods, and the 3 plates, we've made 6 plates, we'll be able to make our new set of wire cutters. So 1, 2, 3, 1 of those, 1, 2 of those, file, hammer, and screwdriver. Sweetness. Then we need snips. And we need these again. 1, 2. Now we've done that. Right, so next we need the red alloy cable. This is made using rubber sheet on top of that. What the hell point was my coils for? I don't know. I don't know. Right, 3 of these. And rubber sheet. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 of those. And then this is more rubber sheeting. Where we need 7 in total. Which we do not have, so we need more rubber sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. More rubber sheets was done inside of here. Something tells me you need to make it all into rubber sheets. Now I could just smelt this, couldn't I? Let's smelt that now. No, let's doing that first. Right, that's 10 more of those sheets. 1, 2, 3. Is that done? Quest complete? Wired hard. Wired weird, rather. Right, sweet. So what do we have here? GT6 style wires and cables. They basically work the same as pipes, but you need wire cutters or a soldering iron instead of a wrench. Additionally, you can take damage if you're not insulated wires, but not if they are cables. Wait. Oh, so if they're not insulated, they're called wires. If they are insulated, they're called cables. Hint, if you click one wire or cable on the other, it will auto-connect. Cables and pipes can be painted to make sure you do not cross your MV lines or with your EV lines, or dump hot lava onto your plastic water pipes. No boom today. Haha, just kidding, there's always a boom. There's probably a boom. So we'll get that, and I don't think I'm really going to bother claiming it. So these are our three things now. Basic crafting machine hull. This was the quest. This is going to get us to LV, so this is tier 1. All machines need a hull to keep their private parts together. Good news is they are crafted the same way for every tier. Only the materials change. That's good. Let's have a sleep, because I don't want to get jumped on. Sweetness. Right, as noted on the tooltip, you can also use the machine hull to pass EU through at 1 amp. This can be useful for a 1 amp diode or thermos servers, splitting cables from 4 amp to 1 amp, or in a clean room later. You can also pass items or fluids through it. Okay, so we need 1 machine casing to make one hull. So for this we need 8 steel plates and a wrench, which we can do. Then for this we need 1 steel, 2 wrought iron and 2 tin cables. We can do that. So we don't quite have enough for all the steel plates, but we'll get there eventually. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should make 6 plates. We obviously only need 8 in total. So there you go. That's actually going to be enough. It's actually going to be enough for that. I am very surprised. LV hull, we're going to need 1 more, and we're going to need wrought iron plates. Well, I think we actually have some wrought iron plates. At least we've got wrought iron already. There's iron plates. There's 1 more wrought iron plates. Perfect. Perfecto mondo. And here we have our wrought iron nearly finished. Let's get that going. It's getting to the point now where it's a lot less mining, a lot more doing, which is very, very nice. Right, that's done. I left it to keep going. Right, let's turn that all into nice sulfur. We've ran out of this. How about we put some things in our inventory that we don't really need right now, such as this. And let's move this cauldron over to where the water actually is, eh? Right here. So here we need un bucket. Where's my bucket? I'm surprised. Bucket's taking up a space in here, wasting my time. Right, bucket in there, sweetness. Let's wash all of this. Lovely, it's made it go flying away. And we'll smelt this next. Look at all those porgs. We love the porgs, really, don't we? Right, so we're going to make a nice bit of wrought iron. There's 8 of those. Let's get the wrought iron in here. Let's make that 1 plate. Sweetness. And then let's have a look on in here. Owned by me, yes it is. So LV machine casing is as the name suggests. Just this and a wrench. LV machine casing, perfect. LV machine hull, 2 tin, 2 wrought iron, LV block, blah blah blah. Right, so LV block, wrought iron, steel, wasn't it? Yeah, 1 steel, so we do need a little bit more steel then. Not much though, that's nearly done. It's a shame we don't have the rest of it. Right, 10 more wrought iron there. We've got no more steel around, do we? We've got Damascus steel, but I don't think that quite works. We've got a steel mortar, which I didn't realise. Nope, we are unlucky. Never mind, not the end of the world, not the end of the world at all. Alright, let's start getting some more iron up in here. That crushes so slowly now. I do want to upgrade this other Mesa Racer. I think I really, really do. Lulu, you heading off to bed? Take care, Lulu. Let's clear some ashes while we're here. I don't really know what to do with all these ashes, you know. We've got quite a few at this point. Apparently it's a 9x9 thing as well. $13 ashes. I'm sure it's used to make concrete or something. Make fertilizer in multiple different ways. Or fertilizer. Solarium dust. Solarium's a way away. Spooky leaves. Living matter. There's so much to explore in this, isn't there? So much to explore. Maybe we start walking to our second blast furnace, because if we're now getting into some LV stuff, we're going to need our second blast brick furnace. So for this, we're going to need a handful of things. Bamboo is growing quickly. I also got that from a quest as well. So from this, we need compressed fire clay bricks, which we have. We have some already made fire blade bricks. We need some calcite dust. We need clay dust. We need fire pile bricks. We're going to need some more clay, loads of clay. Stone dust we are going to need. We're going to need some quartz sand as well. I believe that is everything we really need to get going. So first things first, we need to get some brick. So let's get those going first. So we're going to need this wooden form thing here. And we'll put them in there. And we'll just start cooking up these bricks. So we do really need this iron. See, this is the thing now. It's got to the point where I need more steel, but in order to get more steel, I need more of the other things first. Monday shave, looking spiff. Welcome on in, Virtual. How are you doing? I'm surprised to see you this late, to be honest. How are you doing today, my friend? Welcome on into gregtech Ages. gregtech Ages? I'm getting confused with Sevtech Ages. We are playing gregtech New Horizons. Hello guys, I'm sadly going to miss the live once again. Life been wild, been fun, but wild. I'm glad things are wild, no problem at all. I've recently had a wild weekend myself, so I totally understand. I think it's probably worth us getting some more rubber trees stuff. So let's make a tree tap. Tap? There you go. Just an ordinary tap. Electric tea tap. We're a long way from that. So from this we need a handful of things. We need some small wooden fluid pipes and large wooden fluid pipes. So for this we just basically need a lot of wood. Can't fall asleep, so came in to give a like and say hello. Well, I appreciate the like, I really, really do. We have some bricks here. Perfect, perfect. Bricks are good, bricks are good. We probably have enough limonite for now, so let's start breaking down these bricks. This was the slowest part of making the alloy furnace, or the primitive bricks. It's because we needed to have 4 bricks macerated to get just 2 fire clay bricks, and needed 6 fire clay bricks to get 1 brick. It was a pain. That was the main thing. Hey, Gluttonous. Glad to see you're still with us. Right. This. So this requires literally just planks and stuff. Cool. We only need 1 of these. Hey, excuse me. Saw, soft mallet, not a hard mallet, soft mallet. There you go. 1 of these. Then we need woodens, 2 ordinary woodens. Do I have any left over? I have a small left over, that's fine. Small and a regular wooden, which is a horizontal way. Sweet, 2 of those. We're then going to need a wood screw, so for this we need a stick. Stick just like that. Stick on a file. Stick on a saw. Then on a file. Just like so, and then tree tap. Of course it says that it's not in the inventory. Come on. Soft mallet. You're a file, aren't you? No, you're a file and you're probably a screwdriver. And then you're probably a saw. There you go, tree tap ahoy. Let's get ourselves some stuff. We also want this scythe. Because we want to get rid of these leaves. Hey, Glut. You got any thoughts on Diablo 4? I've just got it today and it's been pretty fun. I've never played any of the Diablo games, so my knowledge of it is very limited. I've never been really too much of a fan of those top-down games. My closest I've come is by playing something like Path of Exile, but I never got very far in it myself. And still, we have got some trees that aren't fully capable. So if you don't know how these things work, we've got these rubber trees here. Each of these rubber trees have a dot. This dot is basically where our resin is coming from. Now the resin, you can see it still leaves the outline. You can keep tapping the outline until eventually it drains, but once it fully drains, it's never going to recharge. If we just hit it the once, it does recharge. This is some old school knowledge. Now it's very good to have a tree that has more than one, but it not always does. And also this can happen sometimes where it ends up flying away and then you don't know if it gets stuck on another tree. Can be a bit annoying. We're probably going to end up using this entire tree tap, aren't we? And not even half our stuff. Well, that one regrew quick. Come here. It's nice to get these small ones. This one doesn't look like it actually has anything. Oh yeah, one with two. I always like to try and chop the top block that doesn't have anything on as well. Because that way I know I don't need to bother looking up that way. Glut, now that I think about it, do you mind me calling you Glut? Well, I'm off to try and sleep again. Have a good stream Mondays. No problem at all, Virtual. I appreciate the hello. Hey, we actually got given 2 rubber tree saplings. What are they? See how dangerous nighttime is? You leave it nighttime for 2 seconds and suddenly there's these infernal enemies and they just don't leave. Right, that's all finished. Let's smelt up those. Oh god, he's here. Nice. Get the death. We need another tree tap. Another tree tap, sirree. Before we do another tree tap, we do need to desperately go get some more calcite. How are we doing for this? This was you just needed steel, didn't we? We might actually have that steel done now. Very, very close. Very, very close. One more steel. I could technically do it now, but I don't want to waste the steel by using a hammer. It's annoying that this Damascus steel cannot be used. I can't even process any of these ores yet, chat. I mean, some of them I might, like the rock and the garnet, but none of this can actually be... Well, and the... I don't know why I mined so much goddamn copper at the start. It's very strange. Let's get some more jerky. I should also breed my cows again. Never know when you're going to need leather again, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Digger's Backpack. Here's something else we did. We upgraded this. We can hold so much more stuff now. Right, that's that. And what do we have in here? A load of fat. Oh, I want that crushed brown. That's the good sulfur. Let's not have the good sulfur in there. Let's have the good sulfur over here. Brown limonite. Or brown limonite. Malachite. I'll pump it in. Sweet. Right, you're done. So let's take that out, and then we'll start doing the brick. Sweet. Let's put these 2 in here for now. And we'll put those 2 in that corner. Right, let's go get some calcite. calcite, where are you? Calcite is here in this lapis box. Now, last time I went down here, there was a heck of a lot of slimes. These slimes were very bad news for me. I died about 3 or 4 times. I have not got to level 30 once yet. Haven't used any enchants, despite the fact that everything I have is enchanted. And I am hearing the slime. I am hearing the slime. This is not the best. And they're hitting me through the wall. I didn't know there was a skeleton there. Can we get an F in chat, guys? I died straight away to a random skeleton, and it didn't even seem like a boss. This chunk is a very bad chunk. You. Oh, he fell. He fell. I'm lucky. I don't know how you spawned. Hit all the things. This death trap seems to be working. You're a big boy. I like being able to spam. I miss this from the good old days. Only if I was 1 block down, but I feel like if I was 1 block down, they'd be able to get me. Oh god, no. Oh, I see. He can't pathfind over my grave. That's quite handy. Ah. Let's see if I can be sneaky here. And get all my stuff. Perfect. I've got some bits. Let's eat. Ah, got it. Like this. That there, that there. Those don't really matter. That over there, that there. Baubles. That seemed to be on right. That goes there. Shift B to open this. And then we don't need the plunger. We don't need this. How am I already filling this up? Right, you little heathens. It's just when they jump up to me. They're being very annoying. Luckily, this was easier to accomplish than last time I was here. Oh wow, we got a potion. Oh god, I made it dark. Why can I not even hit you? You can hurt me though. I'm gonna burn to death now, aren't I? Why can I not hit that goddamn slime? I think I just need to clear this one out as soon as possible. At least this one specifically can't actually hit me. Oh great, we have a spider now. Let's just hope that I'm in a location where it can't get me. Come on, any minute now, and perfect. Potion of resistance. Oh, I hit him. And you're all dead. Well, that was painful. I only died 3 times, though. I don't understand how, though. Right, F7. There's a lot of places that they can spawn. Wrong way around. That there, that goes there. Shift B, and that goes there. Sweet. That there. Right, I think we're sweet again. I think we're sweet again. Let's make sure nothing spawns down here. That's a bit better. And let's delete some of these waypoints where you want to remove the death. If I kept a hold of every death that I had, things would last a lifetime. Right, so we need some calcite. I need 24 bricks. So last time I needed 72 calcite in order to actually get 36 bricks. If not actually a little bit more. They spawn from there. There's the calcite I require. It's just going to be a lot of mining, really, isn't it? There's not really an easy way around this. I must just mine. I cannot wait until I get to my first bit of auto mining. But I really don't know when that actually is going to be. Considering we haven't technically even got to any sort of automation. I could automate a little bit now, but I just do not have the Steam reserves to keep things automated. And the most I can really do is just put hoppers on things. The automation I want is from the get-go, straight from the mining. Now there is a sort of quarry you can get. I wonder if it's the Buildcraft quarry. It is the Buildcraft quarry! There are other ones though. Ender quarry. I think that's the one I saw in the trailer for this. And there are various upgrades. How do you make this quarry? It's been disabled. How do you make this quarry? Haha, difficultly is the answer there. Very difficultly. What's the best goddamn level of calcite, do you reckon, chat? It's sort of just spread across the whole thing, which is rather annoying. And gravel being everywhere is also rather annoying. What level are we now here as well? Clumsy on that, and we are, it doesn't even say on this, adept. Wow, we've only just made this level 2 in our sword. I have not been fighting things very often. It's not very good. We might want to actually make some sort of XP farm, probably just by using a dark room to get our sword up, because it's going to be a little bit annoying. Although saying that, what I want to get is actually the cleaver. The cleaver is more or less my go-to and always has been. It allows you to have beheading on it. Now, I don't know why I want beheading on it, but that's generally what I go for. From way back when in the day. Gravel! Why you do this? There's no point me mining all this, but I keep mining it anyway. Does anyone else just have that need and yearn to mine? Those were my stairs. Careful not to mine the stairs. Guys, has anyone else, since the stream started, this series started, attempted gregtech New Horizons? Because I keep seeing everyone being on other types of mod packs. All the new ones. No one's gone back for the old hardcore days. And trust me, this is true hardcore. This is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Mondays yearns for the mines. I wouldn't say I yearn for it. I yearn to get out of it. I yearn to get this calcite as quickly as possible so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Now I can duplicate it, so technically I only need at the minimum maybe 24. I needed 36 before, you see. And it would help if I actually had it in my backpack here. We've got wrought iron and steel here. Oh, there you go. We've got 11. We'll go until 24. And then we'll see what's up. Hopefully we'll have enough steel. Well, we only needed one more steel to actually complete our LV task, which I'm very surprised. I am determined to get to LV today, considering we are so close. And it's not even a matter of actually finding all the different resources. Doing all that mining before to try and find quicksand. Not quicksand. What was it? Quartz sand. And then all we had to do was macerate real sand. I couldn't believe that it took me that long to figure out. I'm serious, chat. I could not believe it. But we got there in the end, didn't we, chat? We got there in the end. Sundays are always such a chill vibe, aren't they? Especially with the type of music I end up always playing. It's peaceful. Unless you're working like glutton. Right, that is 24. Let's move back up. We've sort of broken our stairs, but that's okay. Let's get our mod digger's backpack. And we'll get some of this. So which was the way up? Somewhere here. Sweet. Hopefully next time we come down things won't spawn, but we know it will because they're slimes and they actually like the daylight. And it's nighttime as well. Actually, you know what? I do have a sleeping bag on me. There you go. Please, please, please do not get stuck in a wall. Good. Hopefully things will start burning. Run! See, this is what I mean. I do actually need to secure my area a bit more because things can still spawn. Right. Where are we at? The egg finished cooking, so let's do not that. Half in there. The other half in there. Steel we've got. Let's make some brass. One steel majigger. Calcite. Calcite needs to be macerated, actually, so we're going to get rid of that one. And we'll macerate that one there. Sweet. That's done. Can we make our machine now? Which was what? LV machine hull. LV machine hull. We need 2 wrought iron, which we do have. And the tin. Where's our wrought iron plates? They're in the miner's backpack. They are. LV machine hull. Ladies and gentlemen, is that a new tier? No, it's not. What the devil? Basic crafting rotors. Rotors are also crafted using an identical pattern with different materials. A bit annoying to craft for the moment, but you don't need a lot of them anyway. So we need 2 tin rings and then rotors. We can do that, we can do that. This requires just 2 rods. Okay, 2 tin rods. I'm glad that I ended up going through so much tin. So tin rods require tin ingots, which are probably in here. No, there's no tin ingots. Tin ingots, please. Let's just take a stack for now. We need that right there and a file. 1, 2 tin rods, and then to make the rings we need file and a hammer. Cool. So file, that's a screwdriver. Hammer there, file there, and rods right there. 2 rings. Perfect. Now for rotors, we need 4 tin plates. 8 tin plates. Okay, so we can do that first. We have a few already. There you go. Already 3. That's not what I wanted to do. I did not mean to give a cover on that. Let's put some of these things away. Oh, I can't actually remove covers. I need a different thing for that. I completely forgot. Well, we'll get that later. We'll get that later. For now, we need tin. So we need... that'll give us 2. That'll give us 6. And I need 8, don't I? So that's that. That's 8. Actually takes a decent amount of time to get through. Oh, no. It's actually that's running out of power. Soft mallet. I'm surprised. There's steam there. Right click with a wrench to point this machine's steam. Ah, that's it. It's not being allowed to get steam out because I've put a cover on it. There you go. Steam can go up. There you go. Now we're cooking with gas once again, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're cooking with gas. So that's 2. That's taking a long time. Crushed calcite, wonderful. So this, I need to macerate it again, unfortunately, to get the impure calcite dusts. And then I need to wash it, which you can do in a centrifuge. But we don't have a centrifuge. Right, that's that. 8 of these. Then we need... we've got 2 rings. Then we need 2 tin screws. So we need 2 more tin rods. Which is file and tin. 1, 2. That needs to then be chopped on the saw. 1, 2. That needs to then be split in half and then filed again. Or 2 tin screws. Perfect. We put the plates in here, the rings in here, and we are making the tin rotors. Tin rotor. Sweet. 1, 2. Lovely. There is a bad person coming. You have just been absolutely wrecked. Sweet. Right, what's next now we have the rotors? Nothing? I mean nothing. So what is this? What does the rotor do? Have I just made something for no reason? Certainly seems like the case. Suppose I'll keep it in my inventory for now. Well, I made that for no reason. Let's move on. Let's make some resistors. For this we need copper wire, we need coal dust and sticky resin. Coal dust is, I assume, just by macerating down coal. Can I make it out of charcoal though? No. Do we have coal in here? No, I'm actually gonna have to go mine some coal. That's fine. Coal we have nearby. Gold. Do I have coal down my strip? Diamonds. There'll be coal in there. We don't need a lot of coal, so let's go do it. It'll just be a little walk. I do want to do this as well, because I was finding that I was always going down here rather slowly recently. Ah yes, the sand as well, and asbestos. I wonder if you have to like do something really cunning to get around the asbestos in this. It'd be rather nice if that is the case. Right, the long walk we have. We may get a couple extra diamonds out of this. So we have everything else. This just makes 2 resistors. We're probably going to need more than just 2. So let's get quite a few coal. Didn't want to do more mining, but it looks like we're doing more mining, chat. How much further? After the copper and to the right. Still not really running anywhere. Right here, apparently. No, not right here. I have a bad sense of direction, it turns out. Alright, this has got to be it. Yes. Graphite. Apparently I made the stairs for here. Where is all the coal? That's not a small graphite. Hello? There's no way it's up. Diamonds gives you graphite, diamonds, and coal. Hello? Here we go. Just a little bit lower. We're glad we can pick up diamonds now as well. Hello, coal. I know it's not a proper coal vein, but it's something. And I suppose we're going to get more diamonds out of this. We haven't actually used diamonds at all yet. I think we needed diamonds for the initial mace racer. That was it. Mike, subscribe to the channel. Welcome in, Mike. Or is it Mick? How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Welcome to gregtech New Horizons. Are you familiar with the pack? Or maybe you're just here from the tutorials. Either way, welcome. Where's the coal at? All I'm getting is graphite here. So many diamonds. How much coal I've actually had? 3. What a joke. Do I have to go more down, maybe? Well, that looked like an initial answer. But away from dirt, please. Ah! Right, I think I might go to an actual coal vein. We got 4. Now 5. Okay, we'll go for 6, so we're even. Get 6 and then we'll go. Because, I think I could be here for a long time. There you go, 6. Home we go. In the middle of the night. Sweetness. Should probably actually sleep down here. www. Sweet, now which way? This way. Let's eat this blood leaf. We're up to 4 extra hearts now, which is pretty nice. I haven't actually checked the old food book for quite a while. In fact, not since we actually first made it. Wonder how many things we've actually eaten. I did go for a little bit of a time in between streams getting a load of juices as well, because each one of those gave you a new heart effect, and there's a lot of juice in this game. I hear a skeleton to the left. Are they in this cave? Looks like I missed them. Hopefully by the time I get upstairs, things are a little bit more despawned. Oh, I can't wait till we have like a jetpack or something as well. We won't even have to walk anymore. I mean, I could just go for the healing axe. Whoa, squid. Why do we have so many squid? Hey, all berries are nearly done. That's good. It's taken a long time for them to grow. Right, you. Coal dust. You macerate you will get you crushed coal, and we get 4 of. Macerate you again, and we get impure. That's fine. Calcite dust is done. Let's do that. And while we're here, let's now make all of these into that. And now this is where we need clay. The clay dust. Which is what we have here. I think we had more clay dust than this though, didn't we? Did we not? I thought we definitely did. Clay dust, how do you make you? Clay dust is made by probably in the macerator. Pulverization. Pulverize clay bricks to get 2. Or these to get tiny piles. Let's get some compression going on then. That's going to make 10. We can compress, we can then macerate them to get 2 each, so we get 20. Perfect, that's the perfect amount. Sweetness. How are we doing for everything else? 4 of those wires we need. We need 4 sticky resin. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 copper wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. The only thing we need now is the coal dust, and we've made 2 resistors. And we don't yet know what the resistors are even for. But we have them. Similarly, we don't even know why the heck we have the rotors. I'm sure it's a multi-block, and I just don't know how to build the multi-block. I feel like we are right on the cusp though. Right on the cusp of actually finishing everything. Or finishing tier 1. It better be this quest and we're done. I could click this button here and it will actually tell us how much further we have, but that'll be a spoiler. That would be a spoiler. I'm hoping this one's not the last one, because in which case we're going to need a lot more goddamn steel. There's another 2 steel there. Should I have a little look into the molds? So for 1 mold, so it takes about 5 steel, or it takes 4 steel per mold. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. We need 24 steel just to complete the task. That's heavy. That's heavy. You're full, so you're not even making us any charcoal right now. How much more charcoal do we even have? We do have another stack. You have ran out, which is not good. Let's put that in there. As well as that, we need to keep topping these up like that. You have run out of charcoal. That would have been dangerous. We wouldn't have died or anything, but we don't want that to get cold. Right, you're done. Let's create you go through again. It's weird how different things are at different speeds as well. Hey, you're all done. Sweetness. So we only need 2 for this quest, don't we? So I'm only going to wait for 2 as of right now. We can smelt the rest afterwards. Impure coal dust, perfect. Let's now put the clay dust on there. You're a waste of oak in there. What can we do with creosote, chat? Keep looking at this. We make creosote wood, but again we need the carpenter. Once we have the carpenter, we'll be good. Right, that's done. Let's wash these 2. Sweet. Now to make resistors, we need balls of glue or gelatinous slime. Ah. No one told me that. Gelatinous slime, you can get it from killing mobs. These 2 types of mobs. I haven't been to that slime island, I think that's what it is. Congealed blue slime, do I have any of that? No. We're gonna have to glue way then. So the balls of glue. Oh wait, can we use other type? We can use sticky resin. Of course, we could use sticky resin. Let's go for that one. I'm gonna do it over here. Resistor here. We're going this way. 1, 2. Resistor's complete. I don't know what it gave me. It gives me smoothies though. Right, basic crafting motors. Motors are little devices that can turn electrical power into rotational energy. Very useful for all kinds of machines and not that difficult to craft. The pattern is always the same, only the materials change with tiers. For now, you can use redstone to magnetize your iron rods. Later on, you'll build an electromagnetic polarizer. Right, so we need 8 redstone dust, which we haven't actually used redstone for a while here. And then we need to make 2 magnetic rods. Magnetic rods are made with iron rods, okay? And we need to just make 2, so let's make some iron rods first. Where is our iron? Do I not have any left? I have not a lot left. So 2 of these, please, on a file. 1, 2. And then I'll do the rest over here. Right, 2 magnetized rods, where we get an actual challenge as well. Then electric motors, which require 2 more rods, tin cable, and copper cable. So 2 more rods for each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. So them, magnetized. Then we need the copper ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else was it? We need tin cable, which we do have as well somewhere. Iron. Tin cable. 1, 2. 1, 2. LV components. Is that it? No. So what's next? It didn't lead to anything. It did not lead to a single thing. So what do I do? Motors are little devices that can turn rotary electrical power into rotational power. I can use it as a component in 592 different things. I can smelt it into rubber. I can extrude it into copper. I can turn it into a conveyor module. That's probably what my next step's going to be. Am I following these for no reason now at this point? I suppose the only thing we can do now is literally make more blast furnace. And from making more blast furnace, from making more blast furnace, making more steel to then get more of the molds. That's the only thing I can really do right now. At least that's quicker. So that's 40 of these. What's 40 divided by 6? Oh no, we have a few more in here, don't we? Alright, Tabith Willett, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in. How are we doing today? I hope you have an absolutely fantastic weekend. Welcome to gregtech New Horizons. Are you familiar with gregtech New Horizons? If you are, then I pity you. Nah. I'm going to eat this veggie soup. And we don't get to keep the bowl. That's fine. How about we check our... I did not mean to claim that. But we have one nonetheless. Let's check our multi-blocks. We haven't been given any new multi-blocks. Look, what's this one? Why one cook oven when you can have 10? What's 10 coke ovens? See, look, this is insane. But none of these lead to anything. Only that one leads to something. Well, this one does. But I need more steel for that too. Do we start with forestry? Hey, we have forestry available to us. Here you go. This is where we need the machine casings. So we need to get the casing one first anyway. So let's do that. Then we need 2 LV machine casings, which we can now make, and we need steel screws. Then we get 2 sturdy casings. Then we get the carpenter, and then we get our gas engines, clockwork engines, or peat engines. So these are going to be our first ways of getting electricity. It's going to be forestry electricity, looks like we're getting into first. I like it. It's night time. Let's not get jumped. Sweetness. Right, 32 of these already. Let's get that pumping in there. Pure calcite dust is wonderful. We are going to need a couple of things now. So, to make the blast brick, we needed concrete. Concrete. Buckets of concrete. Buckets of concrete are made with calcite dust, which we're making quartz, sand, clay dust, and stone. So each one of these concretes gives us 1 brick, and we need 24 bricks in total. So we need 24 of these. So that means we need 56 calcite dust. We're not going to have enough. That's really annoying. Okay, well, 56 calcite dust, 24 clay dust we need, so we're going to need to go get more clay. We need 24 stone dust, which we actually do have. We need more quartz sand. And then we just need buckets of water. We're going to do that in this one. So quartz sand, 24 of those, clay dust, calcite we're doing, and then we need our bucket of water. This is essentially what I was doing not so long ago to get the other one. And then we need a regular bucket. We do have a bucket of concrete already, which is good. There's no harm in getting a few. Now in here, we should probably change this up a bit. So using this concrete, this is where we're going to need the gypsum dust as well. I forgot about gypsum dust. How much gypsum do we have? They're ashes. Gypsum. We've got 10. That's going to be a start. That's going to give us 20 actually. So I can deal. Does it give us 20 or does it duplicate it by 4? Just by... No. Okay, so that would give us 20. We might be okay. We might be okay. I doubt it, but we might be okay. All these roads... Right, I've got so many things in here now that I just don't need. Can I put any of these together? Not really. Don't need that in here. The garnet we can get rid of. Sweet. What else? These two we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. I didn't mean to do that. Graphite we'd probably get rid of. That's a little bit more room. That's a little bit more room. Let's put our tools away into here. Don't need this sword. Don't need the rotors and stuff. Sweet. Right, so that in there, we want this in there like that, and gypsum is being created. That is it. Stone dust we can get rid of too. You're nearly done. You're like that. We've managed to get a good jump start on it after all. Right, so if we don't have enough gypsum, that is P. Where is gypsum? That's not in lazurite as well, is it? No garnet, no gold, no iron, no garnet, iron, copper, pyrite, iron, magnetite, apatite. Where is gypsum? Mineral stone? There you go, gypsum. Over there. I don't know if we actually mined all the way over there. But we're looking for mineral land. Mineral land, that might actually be the closest. Looks like it is. Let's head up to mineral land when it next becomes nighttime. Any of these I can get rid of. Rubber dust. Raw rubber dust. What can I do with you? I can do nothing with rubber dust. There was rubber dust and something in the alloy smelter. Sulfur. Make more. Rubber dust and sulfur. It just makes some, you know. just fill up the space. Oh, you're nearly done. You're done with loads of these bricks. So how many are we going to get here? 52 in total. I don't know what that is divided by 6. It's something. You're nearly done. You're nearly done. You're on the last one. You're second from last. Then we can wash you. Alright, you're done. Mine you again. I'm hoping that the 12 we started with was enough to get us what we needed. And sweet. Let's wash this. That is gypsum, isn't it? Oh, let's put it in the bag. Calcite. Let's lock this bag. So the calcite was for in here, wasn't it? There you go. Right, buckets of concrete we have. We need more clay though. So we'll go get more clay in a moment. We need a new chest, I think. We'll just commandeer this chest. This can be our plates chest. Just because we are getting too many plates now. Are any more plates around? No. Sweet. How are we doing on the steel? Steel's still going. 24 steel we're working towards. So technically when we could get through all of that. We're doing on charcoal. We need more. Let's put more charcoal in it. Bricks I don't think we need. Sticks we don't need. gregtech, Rip Real Life. I know, Chad Buddha. I know. How are you doing today? Take it you are familiar with the game that is this. Pain and suffering. How are you doing today? We are getting there. We are getting there. Alright, let's see if I can go and get some mineral stuff. And we'll get some apples on the way as well. But when we need to eventually get more glue, we'll have to hurt our donkey friend. We do have some forestry trees here, some apple forestry trees, but I don't quite understand how they work as of right now. They work in some way or other or another. What fuller's earth is all we need. And clay. I need to find a way of getting clay automatically. So it says in the book that you can get it with hardened clay, which you can obviously get in some sort of desert biome, but we aren't near. Well, we are near a desert biome, but not one that has that sort of clay. Which is very annoying. Maybe we can find a mesa. That'd be nice. Let's put this here. And then also let's unlock the miner's bag. And you know, while we're at this neck of the woods, so we try and get that cactus garden. We only need one after all. Pears. I don't know if I've eaten pears. Partridge in a pear tree. Alright, we there nearly. Diamonds, minerals. Alright guys and a woman, it's time for me to take my leave. I will see you. Hey, here's Clay. I will see you all next week, aka summer break, which is going to be break, make game nights. Alright, bye bye, goodbye everyone, nerds. Take care, Alex. I hope you have a wonderful last week before your break starts. And I hope your break will end up being absolutely amazing. And it's not a bad shout. Maybe we could do community night. Who knows? If I was to do community night, what am I doing that weekend? That weekend, that's Sunday. I am snowboarding. But besides that, that's about it. Yeah, we could probably do it. I've promised it before though, so who knows? Forestry. Why is there ice there? Why is there one square of ice? It's a bit trippy. Deep. Now, where is our little hole that we did for this before? Is it actually in the water? Let's go to sleep. Come on, 32 and sleep. No mobs for me today. Something tells me I found this one in my little hole, in my little line of tricks. Never mind, as I said, let's try and get this desert garden quick, because that is the last garden I need. Why is this here? What is this temperate river? I've got no idea. Yuki Scrash, welcome on in. Yo! Yo yourself. Welcome to gregtech New Horizons. Are you familiar with the pain that is gregtech New Horizons? It's a very good question after all. We have food, so we can actually afford to do this little trip. Especially with the sleeping bag. Also, we need time for our pickaxe to actually heal, because it's been looking a little dead for the last few mining trips we've done. Right, we're venturing into new territory, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what we'll find. How's it going on? It's going on well. Not too bad. I mean, both in-game and in real life, I would say things are going well. In-game, though, things could be better. Today I was hoping for tier 1. Now I'm less sure we're going to get it. We've got 50 minutes left of stream, roughly. Let's see if we can get it. If we can get these molds done, it's all about a waiting game right now. If we can get these molds done and move on to the very last, what I'm assuming is the last quest, we'll be in good standing. I am not seeing any desert gardens. Only beehives. Well, that's already the end of our journey. Whoa, is that a real village? Is that a whole village? There's a mesa. There's all that hardened clay I was just talking about. Why didn't have your own emotes? I don't have my own emotes because I'm not an affiliate. I got rid of my affiliates so I could simul stream. Because we're streaming to YouTube at the same time. It's against terms of service to stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I got rid of my affiliate so I could stream on YouTube. I do have my own emotes on YouTube though. Not many, only 3, or maybe even 2. Right, good news is there's a lot of hardened clay here. If I ever need a lot of hardened clay, this is definitely the place I'm going to go. Bad news is, oh god, look, there are those dudes. They're Thorncraft guys doing a ritual. I thought they spawned in before, not that they were just around. Hello, cow. Every Twitch streamer has their own emotes, only if they're an affiliate, or better. If they're not an affiliate, they won't have any. I don't even reach the minimum requirement to be affiliate anymore. How is it this desert's a bust? We might as well start heading back. I'm just going to connect the world on the old mini-map and see what happens. Well, it's going to connect, but see if we see anything. No. Well, let's head back. Then we'll have to go down the hole and get some more gypsum. Why are these broken? I've never been here before. Interesting. Maybe if I head more spawn way, we'll eventually get these gardens. To be honest, I feel like I'm rather lucky finding all the gardens. Because I know a lot of people, they have literally travelled thousands of blocks to try and get these gardens before. If anyone is familiar on YouTube with I go by lots of names, yeah, they travel a lot. Bro, your logo is cool, but even cool. Cool, but even cool. What is even cool? But thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't design my logo. Someone designed it for me many, many years ago. About nearly 4 years ago, probably now. If not longer. think the main one people struggle for are the tropical gardens. I just got lucky with that, I suppose. But even not cool. It's cool, but even not cool. Now you're really confusing me, Yuki. Speaking in double Dutch, you are. I don't speak double Dutch. You need to change. Who needs to change? And why do they need to change? I mean, I don't really want to change my clothes because I only had a shower not long ago. So why do I need to change, Yuki? Oh, here's more corruption. This corruption is eventually going to leak into our area. I can just see it. Unless it's not chunk loaded. Ooh, hey. At least because we've done a bit of traveling, we're actually going to eat some of the things that are taking up my inventory space. Oh, the old blocking's in this. Why have I not been utilising that? Silly sausage I am. Alright, let's have a melon smoothie. And then I did have another smoothie, didn't I? Nah, let's have a juice. Got rid of one juice, I suppose. One more inventory space for me. Well, what do we have here? Quarried stone. Don't know what that's all about. Alright, let's go underneath and then we're going to have to walk all the way around again. How about as well, let's change playlist. Let's go for neon. I don't know what neon's all about. It might be a completely different vibe. Because your channel is amazing and good, but your logo is looking like a kid's logo. I don't understand what a kid's logo would be. It's not Toys R Us. It's not Smith's Toys Superstores. It's not a Disney Channel. And I would argue also, Minecraft is very well catered to children. Maybe not gregtech New Horizons. I don't see anyone under the age of maybe 14 playing this. Oh, I hear Skelly still. There must be a cave nearby. At least we were able to stay underground for the night time this time. Do you know what I love about 1.7.10? Which I never realised would really be such a thing for me. Granted, I haven't really been awake through the nights, but there's no phantoms. No phantoms to bother me. I never realised how good that was. We're on day 177 already in game. Quite a few days. Right, is this the one? Mineral. Right, here you go. Gypsum's going to be here. I mean, you need to upgrade your logo. I bet your channel is increasing and your views are increasing. I mean, yes, my channel is increasing. Very slowly but surely, it is getting there. But I really don't think a logo would ever increase my speed of growth. Maybe if I uploaded more than once a month at the moment, I'd have more of a chance. That's my main drawback at the moment. Right, gypsum. Where are you? Is that gypsum there? Asbestos. Gypsum. Perfect. That's my experience, bro. Well, how much have you grown, Yuki? How big's your channel? And are we talking Twitch here or are we talking on YouTube? Because if it's for Twitch, I'm really not bothered about Twitch views. The only reason I'm on Twitch is to reconnect with people that I used to stream with. The world may lag. So much of this do we need? We need 24, so we need 48 in total, but I suppose we only need 24 to actually get the duplicate. Yes, let's do that. Slightly fried rat Sheena butterfly. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in. We've had so many new subscribers today, everyone. Welcome on in. It's glad to see you all here. My camera has just broken again. I don't know why it flashes that. It's like my computer just gives up for a few seconds. Never mind. Can we discuss in Discord? I mean, there's no reason you can't discuss in Discord. However, I won't be doing that while I'm streaming. Let's go up a few levels. It's usually 5 levels or so anyway. Yeah, let's go about here. This looks like the sort of ceiling side. Here you go, full as earth. Yuki, thank you so much for following. Welcome on into the channel. Or the Twitch channel, I suppose. Alright, this is definitely the level to get my gypsum. Right as it comes out of the floor. I suppose we could also try and get one of these quests as well, which is in the Stone Age section. Is it here? Malachite, that? Oh, maybe there isn't one. It's not for this one. No, after streaming. Cool. Yeah, we can have a chat for a bit. I'm going to be awake for a little bit longer before I go to bed for work. God, I hate work. Yuki, just by interest, how did you find the Twitch channel? Because I really doubt that you scrolled all the way down to one person. I mean, technically, I could make myself be number 2, and then I'd be instantly jumped up more. I used to do that back in the day. Me too Mondays. Wait, sorry, what's you two? What's me too? You're going to be up for a little while longer before you hate work, but you hate work? Or is it just that you hate work? I imagine it's the latter. It's okay, bro. I will be weighted. Who's weighting you down? Something tells me English isn't your first language, Yuki, which is fine, because you're already speaking a second language. I can barely speak my own language after all. Oh yeah, double gypsum. I hate work. I don't believe you've ever told us what your work actually is though, Glutton. You might tell us your work and it actually is like a dream job. Although, I suppose for some people, my job is also a dream job. But nevertheless, I hate it all the rest. Come on, I need just a little bit more gypsum before everything breaks, because I can't have this thing break, otherwise the moss goes. Right, one more. One more and we're moving on. It's my own retail store. I just hate retail. So, wait, hang on. You hate retail, but yet you decided, you know what, I'm going to open up my own shop. Fair enough. Hey, we actually got the gypsum quest. There is one. Whereabouts is that quest then? Up here. There you go, we got it. And we get 16 extra gypsum dust. Sweetness. Don't even have to worry about it. Right, let's head back. F7 first, because we don't want things spawning. And back we go. Bro, can you give me your Discord? It's linked down in the description. Also, if you look, you see right there in the corner, that is the link in the corner to Discord. It is down in the cards. In the cards? It is down in the tabs or panels. Panels, that's it on Twitch, isn't it? But it is also on YouTube in the description. Correct. Bro, your Discord. Bro, my Discord's on screen right now. Discord.gg/BVSGUEK. What a long walk. It's night time. We might actually have to have a nap before we emerge again. I thought we'd be down here a little bit longer. A little bit longer, eh? It is raining as well. Right, now I'm definitely sleeping because it's going to put us out the rain. And by the time I get over there, hopefully things are despawned. Sweet. Hopefully the rain will stop now. How are we doing on this? Already gone up 1 durability points. It's no longer raining. Mange Maroon, thank you so much for following the Twitch channel. Wow, we've had 3 Twitch followers today. Thank you so much, guys. Considering I'm not trying to even grow the Twitch, it's crazy that people are finding the channel since I'm so low down the list. Your personal Discord? Well, you just add me through the server. I don't actually know how to give you my personal Discord. Right. Gypsum dust. Let's get that going. We already have 20 that was been going, apparently. I forgot about that. Sweet. Let's clean this gypsum. We need more water. God, we've got too many things. Let's eat some pumpkin bread. Sweet. Then we need more water. Glutton, don't worry. I joined on Twitch too. Inflating the numbers. Thank you so much. You can join the Discord and talk to Mondays there. Absolutely. Right, there's fall down the hole. Gypsum dust. Sweetness. Now let's get that one there. That's calcite dust. I want clay dust, don't I? What did I put clay in? Clay was in my digger's bag, wasn't it? Yeah. Get a few clay going. Gypsum goes in here. And that is a start. Ah, that is a slow start. It's going to be a very painful start. Back and forth we go, I suppose. One, two, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, walk out the door. We're going to do the clay dust faster than anything else. Or the concrete faster than the clay dust, I think. Give me the water. Seven blocks. We are actually going through this rather quick in comparison to how long it took me before. Before we continue, let's open up this bag. This bag gave us a load of salt. I have a feeling that I have no use for salt. It also gives us shrimp, pork, orca, hush puppies. No idea what that is, but next thing we're going to eat is gingerbread. Does anyone else like gingerbread? I love a bit of gingerbread. I haven't had it in quite a long time though. That just reminded me, I've got a tray of brownies right next to me which I need to eat. I got too distracted by chat. Does anyone want a nice soft brown brownie? Oh, that's lovely. Wow, we're actually out of the earth. Brownies. Did you bring enough to share with the whole class? Well, it's a 1.36 kilogram brownies. I don't know if you work in kilograms or in pounds in Canada. But it's quite a few kilograms. I don't know how many are in a pack. As you can tell, I did not make enough bricks. Yes. What's yes? Yes what? Yes, you work in pounds, or yes, you work in kilograms, or... What is yes? At least I'll be able to just do that now. So let's put that in there like that, and we'll put that in there like that. And we'll make a load of these. And then we'll cook these. It's yes for all the brownies. We love the brownies. Oh. Yuki joined the server. Everyone say hello. How are we doing on the old steel? We're a long way from 24 chat, a long way. Ow! Right, clay dust. Sweet. Still probably not enough. But that's why we keep going. Put that in there. Oh, it's a long old job. Now, I did find out how to do my chunk boundaries, chat. So it's F3 and G in modern day Minecraft, but back in the day, it was F9. Take that tiny dark ashes out. Yeah, we're a long way off 24. And off F9 as well. Now, when we do actually get round to making a base, we want to make a base that is chunk aligned, because if machines cross a chunk boundary in gregtech, like I have with the coke oven, it gets very bad. Things break very quick when things aren't chunk aligned. So even here, this is probably breaking a little bit, but it's fine. For what we're doing early game, it's fine. Now, part of me wants to sort of try and get some more steel upgrades, but at the same time, I want to use this steel to actually, you know, what's the words? Use the steel to get the mold. I suppose we could start getting the molds now. So first we need a casing form. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit of everything. Katsukuri, welcome on in. Would I recommend this pack? That depends how much pain you wish to experience. No, it's a very, very fun pack. I do completely agree that it's a very, very fun pack. However, this is not your ordinary pack. If this is your first pack, do not touch it. If it's not your first pack and you are used to legacy mods, then I would say play this pack. If you have not played 1.7.10 modded before, do not touch this pack. I would say start getting your head around regular mods if you're not a modded person. However, if you know some legacy mods, it's not your first mod pack, and you started to get that most mod pack stuff, like all the mods are a little bit boring now, and you want to go more into expert packs, such as Enigmatic 6, Nomi Craft is very similar to this, Divine Journey 2, and then I would say yes, do this. But it's completely up to you. Now, how many was that? 7, 6. I need 6 in here in total. We've got 10 ingots. Is that enough to do what we need to do? How much does it take per one? It takes just 1 ingot. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is Enigmatica 2 or 6 better? I mean, it's pretty subjective, I think. Depends what versions of the games there were, in my opinion. When were they? See, Enigmatica 2 release date. What version of Minecraft was that? It had nearly 1 million downloads, 1.12.2. Wow. Enigmatica 6 is 1.16.5. How the hell do they get 5 or 6 packs in that short amount of time? What's Enigmatica 1? You can't even find it. I would say this is definitely different to Enigmatica then. The very first one only had 23,000 views and it was 1.10.2. Wow. Yeah, they're probably still easier than this. I couldn't tell you which is better. It's better by far. I mean, 1.12.2 is a pretty good pack. Oh god, I wasted one. I made 7. Oh well. We're old Mondays. Not all of us are old. Not all of us. Right, mold casing. Casing. We need a file and a hammer. Hammer. And that's a screwdriver. We need the file. Right, so we need one of those. Gear. We just move the file down. Ingot. I don't know why we need to make that ingot mold, but okay. Circly doos. I feel like I could figure out the rest. That wasn't even one of them. Right, nuggets. Okay, it moves that over there. File and that for nuggets. And then for this one, it's that. Sweetness. I'll leave them all in here for now. But the first one we do want is the casing one. I swear you are really underrated. Thank you, but no thank you. I think I'm just not very widely known. And I don't expect to be. I haven't exactly made any revolutionary game content, you know. Nothing fabulous. I don't strive for fabulous. Right, that's another 20 at least here. Never mind, it's another 5. You see the pain? You see the goddamn pain? All of that was only 5. Why is that not working? Is it only 4? It is only 4. There you go, 26 back. Impure silver dust. It's nice to have some silver dust again. Let's get them cooking. Well, if you think I'm overrated as well, Kata, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Share me on Facebook, Twitter, Discord. I don't care. Well, I think I need to actually put this on some netherrack. So let's do that. Let's make the landscape a little bit ugly. And put netherrack down here. Just give it a fair few locations for it to actually spread out. I don't know if it has to be in the nether, but we'll leave that there. You make updated mod tutorials easy to understand. That's more than most. I just try to explain everything. Your vids get me through some of the hardest packs. Well, I know a lot of people, whenever they are watching a video, and I'm the same, people only ever explain little bits of it. They don't explain the whole thing. They explain the bits that are popular and then they move on. And that is absolutely infuriating to me. Like, that's why with all applied energistics, I went over absolutely every single aspect of that you can. And you know what the funny part is? I didn't know how to use the mod either, so I had to use research to actually figure out how to do a lot of the mods. Because that's something what I do, and is sort of a reason I decided to do mod tutorials as well. One is because it's searchable. Two is because these are the mods that I want to learn as well. So what I do is I do the research, I learn it, and then once I've learned it, I go and teach it. Because the best way to understand or remember on how exactly to do something is by teaching it. And I was told that in school, and I would use it to help my friends, and it is so true. Exactly, and you go hard. Go hard. That's one way of saying it, I suppose. Right, we're a long way off 24, so I don't think that I'm going to get this second steam blast furnace up today, but that's okay. Generic. Gigantic, rather. Granic. I can't speak. I can grind this down to make that, and then I can get that to get more iron. Oh my god, I've got so many resources now. You can make modded server. I already have a modded server, Kataru. I already have a modded server. You will feel free to join if you want. It's called the Shape of Potato mod pack. It's our very own custom mod pack. It's a kitchen sink pack. It's got loads of tech. It's got loads of magic. On this iteration, I am basically a blood magic wizard, as well as that I'm using Ars Nouveau, and that is basically me. A lot of other people, they have like steamrolled mechanism. Loads of people love doing that, but it's a lot of fun. It's custom. If you want to join the Discord, all the information's in there. Absolutely. You do have to fiddle with some things. You have to download it onto CurseForge, and then you have to turn some mods off and turn them back on. A little while ago we had some problems, some conflicts. We had to get rid of one, and I haven't pushed forward a pack version without it, which I probably should do. But when I finish work, that's when I'll have the time to do these sorts of things. Do you remember when we only had one water garden? We now have 2, 4, 5. That's good. Nearly at 7. Right, here's a bit more. 3 more, this is going to give us 6. I need to really stop doing that. Is that even enough clay dust? Like, is that even enough clay dust? Like, how much do I actually really need, like, in hindsight? I need 14 more bricks. What's 14 times 6, chat? 14 times 6 is 84. 84. You get 2 per thing, so we can divide that by 2. So we need another 42 bricks. But then we need to times that by 4 to actually get all the crushings. So we need 168 clay bricks to be crushed. We have 48 here. We have 48 here. We need more clay. There's 2 more clay. We only need 14 more buckets of concrete though, which is good. So we'll need 1 more clay dust in here. We'll need to start smelting some sand. Right, we now need 13, so we need 1 calcite dust, 1 stone dust. Calcite. Damn, we have none. We have 1 calcite stuff. Right, there you go, 1 calcite. Gypsum, gypsum, gypsum. We need... That's 8. I need 14. Okay. Love Ars Nouveau. I love it too. Kiwi, modded Minecraft. What is your favourite mod? Wow, Kiwi. My favourite mod... I don't like this question. I like this question in categories. So, all-time favourite is probably JEI, because it's so useful. However, REI is now quickly becoming my favourite, overtaking that. But obviously that's only in latest versions, because this is NEI, this version of Minecraft. Favourite tech? Legacy mod? Industrial Craft 2. That is my favourite legacy mod, 100% Industrial Craft 2. Up-to-date mods? Mechanism. Mechanism I don't think existed in 1.7.10. Magic. Ars Nouveau. Ars Nouveau is definitely my favorite map for Magic. Storage-wise, I don't know. I mean, there's applied energistics, which is great, of course, but then there's obviously refined storage, and there's even things like simple storage. Simple storage is great. So yeah, it depends. Old Thorncraft is probably my favorite. Well, we have Thorncraft in this. I actually haven't started it yet, but look at all this. Glutton, I have a feeling that when we get to Thorncraft, I'm going to need your help, because I never got far in that mod. I got as far as making a couple spells and scanning all the things with the Thormanometer. I haven't even seen any of these goddamn shards in the world. But yeah, I'm going to need your help. Because I don't know any of this. Look at these. Animated golems. Formic horizons. Yeah, it's all changed. Bound chest. Mundane ring. Loads of things. Memories. Have you played Sky Factory 4? No, I played the original Sky Factory. Not Sky Factory 1, the original Sky Factory. I probably have played Sky Factory 4, but most likely a long time ago, so I probably don't remember it. Memories. God, if I can remember. Well, it's all up to you, so no pressure. Just saying. Right, that's probably enough gypsum, isn't it? That's probably enough gypsum. Let's wait until that last one's done. We'll wash it, and then we'll move on to something else. Is 4 the one that's just trees? Really? Was Sky Factory 4 just trees? Sounds a bit jank. Alright, let's do these 2 clays, because they're quick, and then we'll half this. Sweetness. Alright, let's wash the old gypsum. Did I even pick it up? Or did it go into my bag? It went into my bag. Stone dust in here. Loads of stuff in here. I'm going to lock this bag. Right, so gypsum. We need... That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, that's all the gypsum we need. 13 gypsum. That's good. Yeah, it does start with just trees. Oh, dear. Right, we're nearly here with this. That's another 8. I think we're going to need even more clay dust. We're going to have to go on a scout. Still don't know what I'm doing with these goddamn servos. How are we doing over here? One more steel. It takes so long. I play with a couple of friends on a server on versions 1.10.2, and we have Mechanism, Thamecraft, I think you mean Thorncraft, JEI, Zero's Miniat, Iron Chest, and a couple more techie mods. You know what's a good techie mod that's more up to date? It's basically the reimagining of Industrial Graph 2, and that's Tech Reborn. That's not bad. But it is a good pack after you progress past the trees. Is it forestry trees? Or is it a different type of trees? Right, sulfur dust. We could probably put a few more rubber things in here, which we do not have. So never mind. Right, there's another 10 there. Oh, this is quicker now that this has been, you know, updated, but still not that fast. It's just been a big grind today, hasn't it, really? Right, molds. We need steel. Let's start burning some steel. You should definitely try Create above and Beyond. I am absolutely horrendous at Create. I'm really, 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 really not good at Create. I understand it to a degree. We've done a little bit of it in our Stone Block 3, but it's not that good. No, it's not forestry. It's like dirt, trees, and ex nihilo. I mean, I know ex nihilo. I know that very well. I think I just need to go along here for more clay, you know? I can't be bothered to travel all the way up there. I don't want to de-render this area. I love discussing MC mods. It is something that smaller percentages of Minecraft players encounter playing Minecraft. So true. Oh, I absolutely love discussing mods. I mean, my entire channel is entirely based around mods. I can't get away from them. $11 more. Less than that. 12 more. We're actually halfway. No, we're not. We're not even halfway. Being in high school playing modded 1.7.10 Tropicraft Witchery, such a core memory. Thing is, I never played the magic things. When I was playing in that version of Minecraft, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong though. Sevtech Ages of the Sky, I think that was 1.7.10. That's probably the last 1.7.10 mod pack I actually played. And Witchery wasn't in that. Neither was Thorncraft. I could be wrong though. It might be 1.12. But yeah, besides that, I really don't remember the 1.7.10 pack that I played last. It was probably the last time I attempted this. Right, we definitely need more clay. There's no getting around it now. We're going to have to go on a journey. And you know what? I'm going to run. Because I'm a madman. I don't need my hunger bar. Hunger bars are for chumps. Just see all this food here just growing at my fingertips. I am not looking forward to doing a bit of immersive engineering. That did not exist in 1.7.10. Also very good mod. Industrial Craft 2 forestry stuff. Industrial 4 growing, I am convinced that is just a reimagining of forestry, because everything you can do in Industrial 4 growing you can do in forestry, and they obviously made bees part of regular Minecraft, so I'm just convinced. Right, clay. Clay on the edge of waters, please. So I don't want to do any swimming. Oh my god, it's Tuesdays. Hello, welcome on in. How you doing? Now you are Susie, right? Because you're just a load of foreign characters to me. Saw the stream on my For You page and I have to admit I'm a sub now. First impression's awesome. You seem like a chill YouTuber. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's a shame the pop-up didn't come up. It must be that you have got your thing set to private. Such an annoying feature on YouTube. But glad to see that you're hopefully going to stick around. We stream every week. Every Sunday at 8 PM now BST or GMT +1. You should try to use Chinka's crafting station with the chest next to it to get your crafting without having all the materials in the chest. Absolutely, I did that before. The workstation's actually an upgrade to that, however, I'm not liking it. But yeah, I was doing that originally, literally this morning. But thank you for the tip, I really appreciate it. All backseat gaming, not even joking. Wait, who's the man without the beard? I know, the beard's been gone. The beard is gone. This is the second time the beard's gone now as well. I look like a small child now. Do you know the best thing about 1.7.10 as well? The moment you poke your head out of the water, you have full bubbles again. You don't have to wait for the bubbles to regenerate. It's a small little touch of Minecraft that I really do miss. Sheesh! What do you mean, sheesh? It's not that much of a shock, is it? I still look good, don't I? So true. I know. Rip bubble diving. That's what I'm calling it now. Right, let's try this gingerbread. Gives a fair few haunches. Let's drink this melon thing. Sweet. And then we'll try the shrimp pork. Lovely. Tasted so good. What's your favourite mod, Katakuri? You have not yet told me that. And Suzu, what's your favourite mod as well? That's a question for Lulu. Our opinion doesn't matter. Sorry? What's the question for Lulu? About my beard? Well, I already know she doesn't like it. Or Actually, she likes it when it's shaven. She doesn't like my beard. Lily be happy when you smooch on her? I mean, yes. I find that I would also quite find it annoying if suddenly hairs was poked up the nose. So yeah, I can say that she prefers it when there was no hair going up her nose. I love every magic mode though. Well, I don't care if you love all of them. Besides, I didn't say a magic mod, I said any mod. I love my favorite mod has to be applied logistics. Ah, well, have you watched my tutorials then? By any chance? I'm assuming they were what you were referencing earlier. But I think right now it's Ars Magic. Do you mean Ars Nouveau or a mod called Ars Magic? I have watched all of them. Wonderful. Do you know what? Here's a pet peeve I have about the Applied Logistics tutorial series I did. The amount of people that do not know what the playlist button is. The amount of people that watch the basic tutorial and then they ask the question in the comments, how do P2Ps work? Why does my thing not power? My autocrafting isn't working, why is it? When I have a tutorial in the playlist describing how to autograph, how to use P2Ps, explaining how channels work, and people just don't Google it. Like, I feel like they just typed in Applied Logistics, found the first one to ask a question instead of asking the specific question to YouTube. And I don't get it. Oh, you do mean Ars Nouveau, cool. I don't know myself. If I have tried Tinker's Construct Autocrafters, but I have a great experience with Mechanism Autocrafters. I don't know what you mean by Tinker's Construct Autocrafters. Mechanism Autocrafters is a completely different thing and not many people use them at all. Being able to make advanced energy cubes. I find it very strange that you're using Mechanism Autocrafting instead of something like refined storage. But I like it that someone's using it. People are kind of goofy. People can be kind of goofy. Monday's ripping into viewers. I'll rip into anyone. Doesn't matter whether you're short, tall, ugly, attractive, fat, thin. I will rip into everyone because it's easier to hate everyone equally. Right, let's make more of this. Look at all the bricks. Oh yes, 2 stacks of bricks. See, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We've already got through all of these. Where's my husbando? Not here. Your husbando, aka Pappy, has popped in and popped out already today, I'm afraid. So I don't know when they will be turning, if at all. Right, here's our first one. Is it hating if you hate equally? I suppose not. It's pretty neutral to everyone then, isn't it? Who's your husband? Pappy. Right, here we go. We've got casing number 1. What do you reckon's next important? How about we go for ingots next? Let's go for ingots. And then we'll smelt these 5 as well. Nah, what a silly willy. He is a silly willy. The biggest willy that is silly, so silly. Some may even call him Billy. The silly willy. Right, after that, I would say we need a gear, because gears are a little bit annoying to make. Well, we've already done 3. 3 is not too bad. Shall we try and make some forestry casings? Oh, that used everything there. Right, so if we go into forestry here, sturdy casing, we need bronze casings. Bronze casings are made, I'm assuming, in the alloy smelter, as they are. So we need bronze and we need this mold. Very easy stuff here. So let's take that out, let's put the casings mold in, and we need 8 in total. We get 3 per each, and we need 2 for each, so let's just do it like that. How fast is this? Not very fast at all. Ooh, didn't know Pappy was married. I know, it's kind of across the pond marriage. then it wasn't mechanism. We have like 34 mods on the server. I don't remember exactly. 34 is actually really small. It was in color white, and you had to use blueprints that you had to put back in the crafter. If it's blueprints, are you meaning... I feel like you're meaning more likely refined storage, because they use templates. But if it is actual blueprints, you might actually be meaning mechanism. I miss Minecraft. I need a PC. Get a PC. Get a PC. I demand it. I suggest it. Right, steel. Let's finish that up. Wonderful stuff. It's another mold down. What do you reckon's next, chat? What's kind of hard and annoying to make? Ball molds? I mean, what can I make out of these balls? Out of the ball mold, sorry. So I can make rubber balls, I can make glass tubes, but I don't have a forming press, that's irrelevant. Alloy smelter, I can make quicksilver. I can make glass tubes. Okay, so glass tubes is probably the thing that I'm going to be needing for this next one. I can make rubber balls, I can make slime crystals, wood's glass lens. I think the glass tubes is what I was going to be making to make vacuum tubes. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, let's do the ball one next. Mondays has spoken. I absolutely have. I think I'm going to get one for my birthday since I'm jobless right now. And how come you are jobless right now? What has happened there? What is the reason for such atrocious things? Yes, templates. Okay, if it's templates, then it's probably either assigned storage or immersive or applied logistics. Stargate. We are nowhere near the Stargate. I don't even know if you can Google the Stargate. Stargate controller, Stargate base, Stargate chevron block, Stargate ring block. So the ring block requires this. This is the gold, chat. This is literally the last thing to make in the game is a Stargate. Then the second challenge is getting a second Stargate. It's so insanely thin. This is what I have to make. We've got the field generator UXV version, which requires all this. This requires one of these, which requires one of these, which requires one of these, which requires probably a few of these, which requires some of that, which requires a bit of that, which requires that, which requires that, which requires this, which requires this, and which requires that, and which requires this, and that, and then this, and then that requires resin, and then we're at bees. And that is how you make the Stargate, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it's okay, and we'll get there eventually. I'm gonna die. Where's the mod that shows what's in the chest? This is actually an item called the Hollow Glasses, called from Hollow Inventory. Because I'm no longer in Europe. Well, that's no good. Quicksilver is awesome. I think I said it before. I think you did say it before. That's mad. It's more than mad. It's a pain. It's a, oh my god, I am never going to have a life ever again pain. That's what it is. Right, let's skip that for a sec. Let's go to here. Let's slap 24 in there and 24 in there. Right, gear mold, that mold. We have got our casings. Sweet. Right, we need steel screws next, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to waste my steel. Chat, if today is not going to be the day where we're going to reach tier 2, then I am sorry. Or tier 1, not even tier 2. It's 11 o'clock now. I'll go on for maybe half an hour more. Just because I feel like it. But I need 10 more bricks. That is another stack of fire brick. That's another 32 cold dust. So let's get 32 of them. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Penguin. Penguin has been watching the whole time. And then also Baby Penguin. This guy, he's a happy fella. Oh, I want another brownie, but I shouldn't. Easy to get materials. Oh yeah, so easy. I think you should build a house. A house? No, I live in the wild. Now, when we do get to electricity, we are going to have to build a house. The reason we're going to have to build a house is that if it rains, things start blowing up. Electrical things don't really like the rain. How do you stay with a mod pack, especially gregtech? Well, I think the thing is for me, as I am a working man, I don't have the time to sit down and play Minecraft often. And the only time before I used to ever actually play Minecraft was literally just when I made tutorials and when I streamed. I didn't have time to play midweek. Luckily, this time in my life and with my job at the moment, I do have a bit more time, which is absolutely amazing. Because gregtech is such a big pack, if I wanted to show any progression in this game whatsoever, I would have to play mid-game. I have to play in the midweek, sorry, because we'd never get anywhere otherwise. So really, I'm just not burning myself out. Sometimes crafting in modded Minecraft makes me a singer that sings how happy I am. I'd love to hear your singing. I love to hear everyone singing, even if you're bad at singing. I'd love to hear it. Love the penguin. I love the penguin too. Now that makes sense. Penguins and porgs. Yes, we do have porgs. It looks like Lulu has stolen my porg, because I did have my porg in here. Make a symbolic house. Ah, yes. Something to just marvel and mural in. Right, let's break that and we'll put that in there. Have all these things in my inventory. Stuff and things and things and stuff and stuff and thing and stuff. That's another 12 of them. Which means another 2 of these. No, we need concrete. This is when part of me just wants to make enough buckets, but that's a massive waste of buckets, and this is where we've run out of sand. We now need to macerate sand. There you go, 16. We need 8 more, ladies and gentlemen, 8 more. Right, once the clay is done, which it now is, let's get a stack of sand. Macerate that bad boy. Except let's take it out of the digger's bag here. Sand. Just to say, here's my house. Dirt house, dirt hut. Nothing beats the dirt hut. Don't even at me. The dirt hut is very special. Very special in my heart. The nearest and dearest, some might say. Right, so we don't need a lot. We literally only need 10. We literally only need 10. Now, I'm going to keep going eventually off camera, because as it says in the quest book, we can share walls. So I'm basically skipping this wall here, and you can go like 3, 4, 5. You can keep going down in the big straight line, but I'm not going to be doing that for right now. I find it very strange. Only 3 bamboos have grown. Right, them. Let's not do that, otherwise we'll have to recraft them. Another 8 there. Right, you're done. 8 of those. While that's cooking, let's do that. Sweet, we're coming along. We're coming along. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9, and that's 10. Sweet. Have you ever played with shaders? I have played with shaders, except I don't think shaders were really a thing in 1.7.10. I don't think you could even do shaders. And that's not even a joke. But yes, I have played with shaders. I do have a pretty beefy PC, luckily, so I am able to do that sort of thing, but it definitely will not be in this pack. And the only other pack that I've been playing on stream somewhat recently is my server, which I don't play with shaders, as well as Stone Block 3. Right, so they're done. Let's crush them. 7. We need 1 more stone dust. How did I miss that? 1 more stone dust. Sweet, right. Concrete is conquered. We're done with concrete. All we need is dust. Seven more concrete. And an endless amount of goddamn bricks. 17. Are we going to get there, chat? What do you think? Are you using Zero Minimap, or is that another mod? This is Journey Map. Journey Map. It's got some add-ons because I've got this. Ore generation works very differently in this pack, so everything is in a massive vein. So every 3 chunks, is a new ore patch, and somewhere in that chunk you are guaranteed a ore type. Once you've found it, there is a space between 3 blocks and 5 blocks tall, and in there you'll find a myriad of different ores. So if we look here where it says iron, you don't just get iron, you really get brown limonite, yellow limonite, branded iron, and malachite. All of those are different types of irons. Over here, this iron one, no, this copper one, you get iron, that's actual iron ore. Then you get pyrite, copper, and chalcopyrite. Then you've got apatite, and then you've got gold, and then you've got garnet, and then you've got diamonds, then you've got soapstone, mineral sand, manganese, redstone, salts, again apatite, mineral sand, mica, that's the only mica we found, very rare one that is, kaolinite, what else do we have, no, that's manganese again. Yeah, you get a lot, there's a lot. It's a good way because it means it takes a bit of searching for things, but once it's found, you're set for, you know, for ages, for absolutely ages. That was the wrong one. So I quite like this spawning system. It works very well. Hey, that's done. Another 4 of those. Something tells me we need even more bricks. Even more bricks. I've been able to play with shaders in 1.10, I swear. I could be completely wrong. I'm not going to lie to you, I could be completely wrong. 6 more. 6 times 6 is 36. We need 36 more goddamn fire bricks. 36. 36 divided by 2 is, what? 18 times by 4. That's 72 more goddamn of these bricks. We're not there yet, chat. Right, that's done. Let's chop you in half for now. We'll slap that extra one in there. And then we'll just keep chopping them like this. I think we'll actually get it done today, chat. We'll actually get it done. Going to be cutting it fine, cutting it very close, but I think we're going to be there. I mean, once we get past the concrete part, it's going to be good. Well, I will have to leave you all here getting tired. No worries at all. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kiwi, and I hope to see you again next week. Have you used Optifine as well, or Iris? Optifine is in this version of the pack, but Iris is not. Iris did not exist in this, and Iris, I'm pretty sure it's just for fabric. I could be wrong though, because Iris is a fork of sodium. But yes, see you next time on stream. I'm glad I'll see you there. But yeah, I definitely have used Optifine. Optifine you would not use in this. There are, I think, there are other types of mods in this, mod options. It might even be in here. Optifine, no. Is Iris in here? No. Sodium? No. I don't know. There's some sort of, there is some proper hardcore optimizations in this pack. This is probably one of the most optimized packs you will ever see in Minecraft, and that's not even a joke. Just because the team that's still developing this is a mod pack that has been in development for 8 years and it's still getting updates. So this is the most optified pack you would probably ever get. Doesn't mean that your game won't run like hell, because a lot of people, even like on lower end PCs, it actually says on the wiki page, expect your game to take 30 minutes just to load. And when I used to play back in my very first iteration of my PC, it generally did take that long. But now I can probably load this up in about 3 minutes on my current setup, which is very, very handy. But as I said earlier in stream, I went to the Nether and I went down to 20 frames. 20 frames. I'm at 120 out here. And I went down to 20 in the Nether because there's just so much to load, so much going on, so many mobs, so many entities. There's no skybox, it's pure blocks. It's tough. Let's give that a miss again. We'll start with these. Right. Are we going to be close? Are we going to be close, chat? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? We've got 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes. Can I get a holla? Are you still going? No, you're done now. Molten steel. Perfect. Let's get that going. Right, the ball is now done. The ball is now done. That is 4 done. We just need the nuggets and the blocks. Let's go for nuggets next. How much do we have left in here? Maybe enough? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not even half. Not even half. So we need 2 more. So we need probably about 6 more steel. There you go. Here we go. We've just had a comment come in on one of my applied logistics videos. Creator 20225 says, I'm in the FTV skies for 1.19.2 and I need an autocraft how-to. They commented that on my how-to true automation applied logistics. Like, you can't write this stuff. It's like, I need to know how to do it, but they're currently on the video that tells them how to do it. It's funny. If you use any shaders, I would recommend Complementary Reimagined. I've used them before. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Thing is, I just don't like running my computer into the ground. Right, let's throw them back in there. I'm glad that we're keeping up on the steam. 20. We need 4 more. Look at that. 4 more, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if I actually have too much concrete. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I'm actually off by 1. Oh no, I do have to make more. I need to make more. Reason being is I have to make the controller again. That's why. But that's good. So really, I need to make this all up by 2 more again. So I need 1 more for that, and then I need another 2 bricks. Damn it. Right, clay dust. 1, 2. Calcite. Please tell me I have calcite. Calcite, yes. Any other calcite and any other thing? Are my diggers? No. Are my miners? No. We might be okay with what we have. But we've got to get that calcite. I played Omni Factory recently and I was surprised not to see Tinker's Construct in there. Omni Factory apparently has a bit of controversy around it. I've never played it. But that's the whole reason that they made Nomi Factory, which is a spin-off of it, so they didn't have to have the original creator. I don't quite understand the whole story, but yeah, that is a thing. Right, that means we're also going to need more of this gypsum. Luckily, we made some more gypsum, didn't we? There's the gypsum there. So that's the 4 blocks we're going to need, but then we're going to need another 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what we really need. For here, though, we're nearly done. So we need more quartz sand. We need 2 more stone dust, which is fine. We have. Calcite dust is being made, and then we have to do 1, 2 more stone, which goes straight into the diggers thing, of course. I feel so in the zone. Does anyone else feel that? Can we nighttime again? Or it is nighttime again? Right, that's 8. That should be enough calcite. How far did you get in Omni Factory, by the way? Considering you've played Omni Factory, you're probably going to be able to play this pack. Not even joking. Look how slow this is. I wish there was some sort of halfway benefit between 2. That's so slow. This is the upgraded version as well. I can't wait till things start getting fast. Melons. Get them out of the inventory. And then we need more torches too. Oh yeah, I think you heard about the conflict of the main dev and the gregtech owner. Oh, was that it? Was it between Omnifactory and Greg? Ah, I didn't know that. I don't know what the conflict was about. I just know that there was some sort of controversy to do with it. Right, that's another 12 fire bricks, so that's another 2 fire bricks down. Right, we need 2 more. We actually only need 2 more fire bricks to just complete the thing. So let's start building the wall. So I can actually just leave that like that. There you go. I only need 2 more. 2 more bricks is all I need. How did I miscount? How did I miscount, ladies and gentlemen? How did I miscount? We're going to easily make it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy make it. We don't even need the calcite. We don't even need the calcite. Well, we might as well finish it now. I got up to micro miners. That's like the digital, like little ship things that just does a machine quest, isn't it? I've never used that mod before, but I've seen it. It's an interesting idea. Right, let's split that in half. We'll put that in there. Micro miners is actually very, very far. Why? See, why is that? Why is it sometimes 9, sometimes it's not? The Nomi factory is the main dev, and the latest update they had originally planned for Omni factory. Ah, so they just made a whole new pack out of it. Outside, Omnifactory devs have a conflict with every gregtech mod pack for some reason. Last I heard, they were banning people who mentioned Omnifactory in the Omnifactory Discord because Nomi was just way better. If it's better, it's just better. Like, the people need to just get a grip. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there's 1 brick. Yeah, and I've made too much. I have just literally made too much. Where's the clay dust? I didn't finish doing this. Oh, there's 4. We already have 2 in here. These are the last 4. These are the last 4. Right. Controller. Blast furnace. We need iron furnaces. We have 1 here. We have another one in here. We need 2 more iron furnaces. Iron furnaces are made with iron plates. So we need 7. We need 14 iron plates, which is 21 pieces of iron. 21 iron in there. Then what do we need? We need just the wrench. Sweet. I suppose we do also need 4 furnaces, or 2 more furnaces. They're dispensers. So furnaces require this. And then flint as well. Flint and 6 flint. Perfect, we got enough flint. That went all in the digger's pouch again, didn't it? Yes. So that. 2 of them. Sweetness. We should really make a clay barrel. Alright, let's lock that. I've got way too many in here. Raw time will keep out. What happened? Where'd it go? Here. Last 4. I'm still making it, but who cares? I'm excited! Have you played RL Craft? I actually haven't. I actually have not played RL Craft. I know that is a massive pain as well, but not for the same reason as this pack. That's a pain because you just can't survive. But no, I have not played it. I might have an easier time with that as it's 1.12.2, and 1.12.2 I'm probably the most familiar with out of all mod packs. But yeah. Them, 2 of these, sweet. We need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more bricks. These bricks right here. Snap that there. 1 brick here. Put that there. Put that here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a controller. Our second controller. Bosh. Don't do this to me. Right, sweet. Right, now we need iron and charcoal. There you go. There's a selection of charcoal, a selection of iron, rather. Iron and charcoal. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got 2 going at once now. 2 going at once. 2 going at once. We have now just doubled our iron productivity. Molten steel. We've got 2 ingots in here, apparently. I wish it told us in liquid form in here. Really, that wasn't enough. Look how close that is. That is so close. This guy's going to get us there, but wow. Got 6 minutes. Chat. I might just have to keep going till tier 1. I might just have to keep going till tier 1. So I'm assuming these are vacuum tubes. These ones, vacuum tubes. So this is what we have to make. This is what we have to make. Let's get this prepared now. I don't know how many we're going to need, but I'm assuming we're just going to be preparing them. So first thing we're going to need these glass tubes. We're going to need this in the alloy smelter, so we need glass dust. Glass dust is made with quartz sand and flint dust, or we can crush down clear glass. We might as well do the flint dust way. Flint dust is made by crushing flint. Easy peasy. So let's do that, and we'll make a load of flint dust. Let's take that out, put that in there, and put that there. We'll still make these for later, because we know that we're going to get there eventually. We're going to get a 3rd. But at least we'll have a head start. Right, so you're there. You want to crush... We want more quartz sand as well, don't we? We might as well start on the sand, because that's going to take the longer of the 2. And you know what? Let's just get rid of that. We want to crush that. You should try with shaders. It is just really cool experience if you ever want to break from the gregtech repetitiveness. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. This is really, really repetitive right now. I haven't actually played New Horizons, but how similar is it to Omnifactory? I honestly couldn't tell you because I've never played Omnifactory. I think the start is harder in gregtech. I don't know why, but I think it is. Just a gut feeling I have. I need more mace raters. We're not going to go too far in the vacuum tubes because they're probably going to want me to craft it, and I don't want to double craft everything, you know. But copper wire, red alloy bolts. Oh, we need steel here as well, so we're going to have to wait for more steel. Hopefully it's just making 1 vacuum tube, so then we get to the ultra low tier. I just need 1 more, thank you. And 1 of you. Clear glass, sweet. So from the clear glass, we can now use an alloy smelter on the ball mold. And looks like that's 1 for 1. Good stuff. Coming night time, that's not good. Let's go to sleep quick. Oh, perfect on the dot as well, 632. It's really not similar. They're based around the same mod, but the progression is very different. I can absolutely see that. You'll still go. Oh, we ran out of lava. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 2 buckets, please. Oops. Why is that a thing? In later versions of the game, that's not a thing. In later versions, that's not a thing. I've just lost it all. At least I didn't lose the steel. I didn't lose the steel, luckily. But all those fluids. No. No, 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 no. Ah, well. Is what it is. The aluminium was the main kicker there. The aluminium brass. Never mind. We're gonna run for lava. And lava is about here. Yeah, the next left. Back we go. By the way, I was thinking of making a custom tech mod pack. Just wanted to ask if someone would want to test it out with me from time to time. I mean, if I had the time, I would love to, because I like testing out mod packs, but I barely have time to test out my own mod pack. But I'm absolutely sure there are people in this lovely community that would be more than happy to help you out. More than happy. Not having that is brutal. Oh well, steel. Steel goes in once again. Is it 2 flint per 1 then? $16. You've made 1 and you've made 1. Oh, look at that. We have 3 go through at once. Okay, that doesn't actually take too long. This one, and then what was the last one we need to do? Is this casing one. This one here. And then we're done with molds. 3 nuggets worth is that? That's fine. I was just asking if anyone wanted to. I absolutely think people will. Just give them time. Right, there you go. 1 more to go. How about we take this time to clear our inventory of all the absolute chaos that has been in situ right now. We can't fit any of that in there. Let's do that. I hate that we did it with just 1 remaining, but never mind. You in there, calcite can go in there, that can go in there. We'll keep the wrought iron. That can go in there. 1, 2, 3. That can go in there. Flint dust will keep. That will put in there, that will put in there. Keep the rubber. Food. Keep the mold. Don't need the coins. I need these. We'll keep them in there. Flint dust will keep. The mortar we don't really need right now. All these raw ores we should really get rid of. Up to their homes. Casings we keep. Sulfur ore we should use. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one's in here where we've got the glass tubes. Wonderful. Got some casings. Wonderful. Let's eat these meals. Lovely, love a meal like that. Right, they're finished. Are you going to be close to done? No. You're going to need at least one more or two more, aren't you? And then we're going to need even more steel. That's going to need more goddamn loggage. It's nearly full as well. I wonder if it's worth me breaking this to get rid of the creosote, because I assume that's probably going to be a thing now. Screw it, let's do it. Nope, yeah, that stayed. How do I make you go quicker? It's the only thing we're waiting for now. Right, we don't need you anymore. How about we just process some of the stuff that we got earlier? So we need more brown limonite. Don't crash me, game. Brown limonite, and we need more copper. Do we want to see the quest, chat? Do we want to see? Also, I was going to get a new PC in the summer, and what parts are good for their prices if you wanted to play large mod packs and kind of heavy games? Well, most people would probably go, oh, just go for the latest, go for the 40 series. However, personally, I don't like going for the newest stuff all the time. It's just a bit overpriced, and they always come down so quick. I mean, with the amount of scalpels out there as well that's happening all the time, I mean, not that Bitcoin's doing very well anymore. It can still happen, and sudden influxes can change. I personally have an RTX 3080. I have the I have the MSI Supreme version. Very, very powerful. It's very good for playing the latest games on ultra settings, and it runs very smoothly. I wish I do have a bit of a better processor, but my processor is a Ryzen 7. It's more than good enough. I don't have any problem with any games. The only thing is that my processor is very stressed from when I edit my videos for all the rendering it needs to do. But the GPU luckily can take a little bit of that strain off. As well as that, you've got power supply. You want if you're going for a card that sort of big and decent, then you'd probably want something that's 1000 watts. Besides that, it's all completely up to you. Maybe you probably don't need more than 16 gigs of RAM. For me, I use 32 gigabytes of RAM again because of my editing and the rendering and stuff. But you probably don't need more than 16. Just make sure you have a good processor and RAM. What's a good amount of RAM? Probably like 12 for heavier mod packs. If you get 16, you can probably play tons of games. Yeah, 12 isn't bad, but for a lot of mod packs nowadays, especially big ones, I literally set my CurseForge to 10 gigabytes, and you never want to use more than half your RAM for a mod pack. You don't ever want to do that. So that's why I would say 16, because then you can boost it to 8. But if you had 32, then obviously you can boost it even higher. You can go all the way up to 16 if you wanted to. You can actually go for 24 gigabytes of RAM, but it's a bit of a weird configuration. But if you're building it yourself, I wouldn't recommend unless you know what you're doing. What about hard drives like SSDs? That's more of a preference. I mean, SSDs, I would recommend you get 2. I mean, you don't have to. But what I have is 2 SSDs. One purely runs my Windows. So only thing that's on it is Windows related things and various applications that run through the C drive. That is my C drive. Then I'll have my second one, which is where I install my games. Or games that require a lot of updates. Like anything that's multiplayer, I would put on an SSD. But I do have a hard drive. I have a 1 terabyte hard drive that I used to play games on that are single player, because you don't need to have that instant reaction, and if there's a bit of lag from things writing not as fast, which in this day and age isn't that too hard anyway. 1 terabyte hard drive is fine. And the only reason I say 1 terabyte is because games are getting only bigger and bigger. Like if you look at the newest Call of Duty, it's like 128 gigabytes itself. It's ridiculous. For brand though, I mean Samsung SSDs, they're pretty good. I don't think I have a Samsung one. Seagate is another good one for hard drives. So because of my YouTube again, I have a 14 terabyte external storage system as well. It's quite smart. It is quite smart. It's very useful. It makes things run more smoothly. But when people say as well, oh yeah, get big RAM, you also want to get decent speeds RAM, because you can probably have less RAM if it's really fast. So you want to check that way, because it might be cheaper to get 32 gigs of RAM that's slower than it is to get 12 grams that's quicker, if that makes sense. So you want to look that way as well. I don't have the fastest RAM, but I have RAM that doesn't bottleneck my CPU. If you don't want to build, most pre-builds nowadays are really good, thanks. Yeah, the games are just massive. They are absolutely huge. But yeah, just as Glutton says, pre-builds are good. The only reason you would ever want to really build your own yourself is purely because it ends up being cheaper in the long run. But you don't have to. Like Destiny is 116. 116! I tried playing Destiny 2 once. I played Destiny 1. I played Destiny 1 like an absolute champ. I got everything in that game on the Xbox 360. Or maybe the Xbox One, don't remember. Probably the Xbox One. 2 came out, never touched it. 4 or 5 years later after it had been out, I played it, I didn't know what the hell was going on. You started in the exact same spawn, you did the exact same first mission as Destiny 1, but then all of a sudden I was in a completely new area, completely new hub, I had no idea what the story was. It's definitely not a game for new players. At the moment I have a laptop. Well, laptops can be pretty decent nowadays. Right, is this done? Yes, right, quest complete. Is there any left over? There's 6 nuggets left over. Molds, molds, molds. For this we get empty pattern shapes. I'll take it, just because I just don't want the iron. Right, here we go. Circuit boards. Oh my god. Right, we're not getting tier 1 today, chaps. I had to look because I cannot stay up any longer. I thought that would be the last one getting these vacuum tubes, but no, apparently the Steamalicious, your first electric circuit, is what it is. We've got the servo, we've got the rotors, we just need the electronic circuit to make our first thing. But we're so close to tier 1, I don't want to do tier 1 off stream. So what I'll probably do in this coming week is I'll probably go around and complete all these side quests. I might build this on stream, or build the components and get to this point, but then I'll actually build this on stream and reach tier 1 on stream next week. But yeah, I've got so many of these other side things to do, so I can just do a bit of grinding and increase the manufacturing of things, but that'll be about it, because you guys don't really care about all this stuff anyway, I'm sure. But yeah, we are getting there, guys. Thank you so much for watching me, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Let's put on the old outro song after all. Everyone here, you are absolutely legends. I appreciate every single one of you being here. Cat, Curry, Kiwi, Glutton, One Fine Lad, Pappy, Virtual. God, every single one in here today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Alex as well. Can't forget Alex. And Halix. Halix even stopped in today. You're all absolute legends, and I appreciate every single one of you. We've had so many follows, both on YouTube and on Twitch today. I don't know what happened, but apparently I was seen today. Hooray! But I'm looking forward to playing more of this next week. Unless next week is a community night. Just because I want to reach tier 1, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, chat. But you're all legends. I really need to go to bed. I just took damage for some reason in game and I have no idea why. I'll see you all next week. If you haven't already joined the Discord, it's down linked in the description or in the cards if you are watching on Twitch. It's also flashing around in the bottom corner down there after my Twitch handle turns round. I wouldn't recommend following my Twitch, just my Twitter, because I just don't even tweet on it. But guys, I cannot give you enough of my thanks for stopping by with me today. One day I will do another upload of Ars Nouveau, probably next week when I actually have a bit of time, because I won't be at work anymore. But guys, getting to tier 1 is way harder than Omni Factory tier 1. Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Thanks for the amazing videos. Thank you for the amazing viewership. Guys, I still don't have a proper outro screen, so this is going to be abrupt once more. But until next time guys, take care.